1. Introduction. 1.1 What is the Golden Rule? The Golden Rule is a fundamental principle that encourages individuals to treat others as they would like to be treated themselves. It is a moral and ethical guideline that promotes empathy, kindness, and respect in human interactions. The essence of the Golden Rule can be summarized as, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. At its core, the Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of considering the perspectives and feelings of others when making decisions or taking actions. It encourages individuals to put themselves in the shoes of others and treat them with the same care, compassion, and fairness that they would expect for themselves. The Golden Rule is not limited to any specific culture, religion, or belief system. It is a universal principle that transcends boundaries and has been embraced by various cultures and religions throughout history. While the wording may differ across different traditions, the underlying message remains consistent: treat others with kindness and respect. 1.1.1 Historical origins of the Golden Rule. The concept of the Golden Rule can be traced back to ancient civilizations and philosophical traditions. One of the earliest recorded versions of the Golden Rule can be found in ancient Egypt, dating back to the Middle Kingdom period, 2040–1650 BCE. The principle was inscribed in the tomb of Taotep, a vizier and philosopher, who wrote, "Do for one who may do for you, that you may cause him thus to do." In ancient Greece, the Golden Rule was expressed by various philosophers, including Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Socrates, known for his Socratic method of questioning, emphasized the importance of treating others justly and fairly. Plato, in his dialogue, The Republic, discussed the concept of justice and the idea of treating others as one would like to be treated. Aristotle, in his work, Nicomachean Ethics, highlighted the significance of virtuous behavior and the golden mean, which aligns with the principles of the Golden Rule. The teachings of Confucius in ancient China also emphasize the Golden Rule. Confucius believed in the concept of ren, which can be translated as benevolence or humaneness. He taught that individuals should cultivate virtues within themselves and extend those virtues to others, treating them with kindness, respect, and empathy. 1.1.2 The Golden Rule in different cultures and religions. The Golden Rule is not confined to a single culture or religion. It is a principle that resonates with the core values of many belief systems and has been embraced by diverse cultures throughout history. In Christianity, the Golden Rule is often associated with the teachings of Jesus Christ. In the New Testament, Jesus states, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets." Matthew 7:12. This verse, known as the Golden Rule of Love, emphasizes the importance of love, compassion, and treating others with kindness. Islam also upholds the Golden Rule as a fundamental principle. The Prophet Muhammad is reported to have said, "None of you truly believes until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself." This teaching highlights the importance of empathy, goodwill, and fairness in relationships. Buddhism promotes the Golden Rule through the concept of metta, which translates to loving kindness or universal love. The Buddha taught his followers to cultivate a compassionate and loving attitude towards all beings, treating them with the same care and respect they would desire for themselves. Hinduism embraces the Golden Rule through the principle of ahimsa, which means non-violence and non-harming. Ahimsa encourages individuals to avoid causing harm to others and to treat all living beings with kindness and compassion. Other religions, such as Jainism, Sikhism, and Native American spirituality, also emphasize the importance of treating others with respect, empathy, and fairness. 1.1.3 The importance of the Golden Rule in society. The Golden Rule plays a crucial role in shaping the fabric of society. By promoting empathy, kindness, and respect, it fosters harmonious relationships, encourages cooperation, and contributes to the overall well-being of individuals and communities. When individuals adhere to the Golden Rule, they create a positive and inclusive social environment. It helps to bridge differences, reduce conflicts, and promote understanding among people from diverse backgrounds. By treating others with fairness and respect, individuals can build trust and establish strong bonds within their communities. The Golden Rule also serves as a moral compass in decision-making. It encourages individuals to consider the potential impact of their actions on others and to make choices that align with principles of fairness and justice. By practicing the Golden Rule, individuals can contribute to a more equitable and compassionate society. Furthermore, the Golden Rule has practical applications in various aspects of life, including education, business, politics, and personal relationships. It provides a framework for ethical behavior, guiding individuals in their interactions with others and helping to create a more harmonious and just society. In conclusion, the Golden Rule is a universal principle that promotes empathy, kindness, and respect in human interactions. It has historical origins dating back to ancient civilizations and is embraced by various cultures and religions. The Golden Rule plays a vital role in society by fostering harmonious relationships, guiding ethical decision-making, and contributing to the overall well-being of individuals and communities. 1.2 Historical origins of the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule is a principle that has been embraced by various cultures and religions throughout history. While its exact origins are difficult to trace, the concept of treating others as you would like to be treated can be found in ancient texts and teachings from different civilizations. One of the earliest known expressions of the Golden Rule can be found in ancient Egypt, dating back to the Middle Kingdom period, 2040–1650 BCE. The Egyptian Book of the Dead includes a passage known as the negative confession, which outlines a set of moral principles for the deceased to follow in the afterlife. One of these principles is to do no harm, and to do unto others as they would do unto you. In ancient Greece, the Golden Rule was also present in the teachings of various philosophers. Pythagoras, for example, emphasized the importance of treating others with kindness and respect. He believed that by doing so, individuals would create a harmonious society. Similarly, the philosopher Confucius in ancient China taught a version of the Golden Rule known as the Silver Rule, which states, "Do not do to others what you would not want done to yourself." The Golden Rule is also found in the teachings of many religious traditions. In Judaism, the principle of love your neighbor as yourself can be found in the Torah, specifically in Leviticus 19:18. This commandment emphasizes the importance of treating others with kindness and compassion. In Christianity, the Golden Rule is attributed to Jesus Christ and is found in the New Testament. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus states, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets." Matthew 7:12. This verse is often referred to as the Golden Rule, and is considered a fundamental principle of Christian ethics. The Golden Rule is also present in Islam, where it is known as the ethic of reciprocity. In the Hadith, the sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad, there are numerous references to treating others with kindness and fairness. One well-known hadith states, "None of you truly believes until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself." Buddhism also promotes a similar principle of compassion and empathy towards others. In the Dhammapada, a collection of the Buddha's teachings, it is stated, "Hurt not others in ways that you yourself would find hurtful." This teaching emphasizes the importance of avoiding harm and treating others with kindness. The Golden Rule can also be found in Hinduism, where it is known as the principle of ahimsa, meaning non-violence. This principle encourages individuals to refrain from causing harm to others and to treat all living beings with compassion and respect. Throughout history, the Golden Rule has been embraced by various cultures and religions as a guiding principle for moral behavior. Its universal appeal lies in its simplicity and the recognition of the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. By treating others with kindness, empathy, and respect, individuals can contribute to the creation of a more harmonious and compassionate society. 1.3 The Golden Rule in different cultures and religions. The Golden Rule, also known as the ethic of reciprocity, is a principle that can be found in various cultures and religions around the world. While the wording may differ, the underlying message remains the same: treat others as you would like to be treated. This universal concept of empathy and kindness towards others transcends cultural and religious boundaries, promoting harmony and understanding among diverse communities. 1.3.1 The Golden Rule in Christianity. In Christianity, the Golden Rule is derived from the teachings of Jesus Christ. He said, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets." Matthew 7:12. This principle emphasizes the importance of love, compassion, and forgiveness towards others. It encourages Christians to treat their neighbors with kindness and to show empathy towards those in need. 1.3.2 The Golden Rule in Islam. Islam also upholds the Golden Rule as a fundamental principle in its teachings. The Prophet Muhammad said, "None of you truly believes until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself." Sahih Bukhari. This teaching emphasizes the importance of empathy and fairness in all aspects of life. Muslims are encouraged to treat others with respect, kindness, and justice, regardless of their background or beliefs. 1.3.3 The Golden Rule in Buddhism. Buddhism teaches the Golden Rule through the concept of metta, or loving kindness. The Buddha said, "Just as a mother would protect her only child with her life, even so let one cultivate a boundless love towards all beings." Karaniya Metta Sutta. This principle encourages Buddhists to cultivate compassion, understanding, and goodwill towards all living beings, promoting harmony and peace in society. 1.3.4 The Golden Rule in Hinduism. Hinduism promotes the Golden Rule through the principle of ahimsa, or non-violence. The ancient scriptures, such as the Bhagavad Gita, emphasize the importance of treating others with kindness and avoiding harm. Hindus believe in the interconnectedness of all beings and strive to live in harmony with nature and the world around them. Ahimsa encourages individuals to practice compassion, forgiveness, and respect towards all living creatures. 1.3.5 The Golden Rule in other religions. The Golden Rule is not limited to the major world religions but can also be found in various other belief systems. For example, in Sikhism, the principle of seva, or selfless service promotes the idea of helping others without expecting anything in return. In Jainism, the concept of anekantavada encourages individuals to consider multiple perspectives and treat others with respect and understanding. Beyond religious contexts, the Golden Rule can also be found in secular philosophies and ethical systems. Philosophers such as Immanuel Kant and John Stuart Mill have recognized the importance of treating others with respect and fairness, aligning with the principles of the Golden Rule. 1.3.6 Cultural variations of the Golden Rule. While the Golden Rule shares a common theme across cultures and religions, there are variations in its expression and interpretation. Different cultures may emphasize specific aspects of the principle based on their values and traditions. For example, in Confucianism, the Golden Rule is expressed as, do not do to others what you would not like yourself, and is closely tied to the concept of filial piety and respect for elders. In Native American cultures, the Golden Rule is often reflected in the belief of interconnectedness and the importance of living in harmony with nature. Indigenous communities emphasize the need to care for the earth and all its inhabitants, recognizing the impact of their actions on future generations. 1.3.7 The universality of the Golden Rule. Despite the cultural and religious variations, the Golden Rule serves as a common thread that unites humanity. It highlights the fundamental values of empathy, compassion, and fairness that are essential for building harmonious relationships and societies. The Golden Rule transcends boundaries and provides a moral compass for individuals to navigate their interactions with others, regardless of their cultural or religious background. By embracing the Golden Rule, individuals can foster understanding, bridge cultural divides, and promote a more inclusive and compassionate world. It reminds us that despite our differences, we all share a common humanity and the responsibility to treat others with kindness and respect. 1.4 The importance of the Golden Rule in society. The Golden Rule, often referred to as the principle of reciprocity, is a fundamental ethical principle that has been embraced by various cultures and religions throughout history. It states that one should treat others as they would like to be treated themselves. This simple yet powerful concept has profound implications for society as a whole. In this section, we will explore the importance of the Golden Rule in shaping a harmonious and compassionate society. 1.4.1 Fostering empathy and understanding. At the core of the Golden Rule is the idea of empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. By encouraging individuals to put themselves in the shoes of others, the Golden Rule promotes empathy and understanding. When we treat others with kindness, respect, and compassion, we create a society that values empathy and fosters a sense of connection among its members. Empathy is crucial for building strong relationships, resolving conflicts, and promoting social cohesion. When individuals practice the Golden Rule, they are more likely to consider the impact of their actions on others and make choices that benefit the greater good. This leads to a society that is characterized by empathy, understanding, and cooperation. 1.4.2 Promoting ethical behavior. The Golden Rule serves as a moral compass, guiding individuals to make ethical choices in their interactions with others. It encourages individuals to consider the consequences of their actions and to act in a way that aligns with principles of fairness, justice, and respect for human dignity. In a society where the Golden Rule is embraced, ethical behavior becomes the norm rather than the exception. People are more likely to act with integrity, honesty, and compassion, leading to a society that is built on trust and mutual respect. This, in turn, creates a positive and supportive environment where individuals can thrive and reach their full potential. 1.4.3 Building strong communities. The Golden Rule has the power to bring people together and build strong communities. When individuals treat each other with kindness and respect, they create an environment where everyone feels valued and included. This sense of belonging fosters a strong sense of community and encourages individuals to work together towards common goals. By practicing the Golden Rule, individuals contribute to the creation of a supportive and inclusive society. They actively seek to understand and appreciate the diversity of others, recognizing that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and fairness. This promotes social harmony and creates a sense of unity among community members. 1.4.4 Resolving conflicts peacefully. Conflicts are an inevitable part of human interaction, but how we choose to address and resolve them can have a significant impact on society. The Golden Rule provides a framework for resolving conflicts peacefully and respectfully. When individuals approach conflicts with empathy and a genuine desire to understand the perspectives of others, they are more likely to find mutually beneficial solutions. The Golden Rule encourages individuals to listen actively, communicate effectively, and seek common ground. This promotes a culture of dialogue and compromise, reducing the likelihood of hostility and division within society. 1.4.5 Cultivating a culture of kindness. Kindness is a powerful force that has the ability to transform individuals and societies. The Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of treating others with kindness and compassion, regardless of their background or circumstances. When individuals practice kindness, they create a ripple effect that spreads throughout society. Acts of kindness not only benefit the recipient but also have a positive impact on the person performing the act. Kindness has been shown to improve mental well-being, increase happiness, and strengthen social connections. By cultivating a culture of kindness through the practice of the Golden Rule, society becomes a more compassionate and supportive place for all its members. 1.4.6 Promoting social justice and equality. The Golden Rule is closely linked to the principles of social justice and equality. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we acknowledge the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. This principle forms the foundation for a just and equitable society. When the Golden Rule is embraced, individuals are more likely to challenge discrimination, prejudice, and inequality. They actively work towards creating a society where everyone has equal opportunities and access to resources. The Golden Rule inspires individuals to stand up for justice and advocate for the rights of marginalized and oppressed groups, promoting a more inclusive and fair society. In conclusion, the Golden Rule plays a vital role in shaping a harmonious and compassionate society. By fostering empathy, promoting ethical behavior, building strong communities, resolving conflicts peacefully, cultivating kindness, and promoting social justice, the Golden Rule creates a framework for individuals to live in harmony with one another. Embracing the Golden Rule not only benefits individuals but also has far-reaching positive effects on society as a whole. 2. The Golden Rule in Ethics. 2.1 Ethical Theories and the Golden Rule. Ethics is a branch of philosophy that deals with moral principles and values, guiding individuals in determining what is right and wrong. Throughout history, various ethical theories have been developed to provide frameworks for ethical decision-making. One such theory that has stood the test of time is the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule, often stated as, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," is a principle that emphasizes treating others with kindness, empathy, and respect. In this section, we will explore how the Golden Rule aligns with different ethical theories and its implications for moral decision-making. 2.1.1 Utilitarianism and the Golden Rule. Utilitarianism is an ethical theory that focuses on maximizing overall happiness or well-being for the greatest number of people. According to utilitarianism, an action is morally right if it produces the greatest amount of happiness for the greatest number of individuals. The Golden Rule aligns well with utilitarianism as it promotes actions that consider the well-being and happiness of others. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we contribute to the overall happiness and well-being of society. 2.1.2 Deontology and the Golden Rule. Deontology is an ethical theory that emphasizes the importance of following moral rules and duties. According to deontologists, certain actions are inherently right or wrong, regardless of their consequences. The Golden Rule can be seen as a moral duty to treat others with fairness and respect. By adhering to the Golden Rule, individuals are fulfilling their moral obligation to treat others as ends in themselves, rather than means to an end. 2.1.3 Virtue Ethics and the Golden Rule. Virtue ethics focuses on developing moral character traits and virtues that lead to ethical behavior. It emphasizes the cultivation of virtues such as kindness, compassion, and empathy. The Golden Rule aligns with virtue ethics by promoting the development of these virtues. By treating others with kindness and empathy, individuals cultivate virtuous character traits that contribute to their own moral growth and the well-being of others. 2.1.4 Ethical Egoism and the Golden Rule. Ethical egoism is a theory that states individuals should act in their own self-interest. While it may seem contradictory, the Golden Rule can still be applied within the framework of ethical egoism. By treating others with kindness and respect, individuals create a positive social environment that benefits them in the long run. Additionally, the Golden Rule encourages reciprocity, as treating others well increases the likelihood of receiving similar treatment in return. 2.1.5 Contractualism and the Golden Rule. Contractualism is an ethical theory that focuses on the idea of social contracts and agreements. It suggests that moral principles are derived from the hypothetical agreements individuals would make in a fair and just society. The Golden Rule aligns with contractualism as it reflects the idea of a mutually beneficial agreement. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we are upholding our end of the social contract and contributing to a just and fair society. 2.1.6 Feminist Ethics and the Golden Rule. Feminist ethics is a moral framework that emphasizes the importance of gender equality and the experiences of women. The Golden Rule can be seen as compatible with feminist ethics as it promotes treating others with respect and fairness, regardless of their gender. By applying the Golden Rule, individuals contribute to dismantling gender-based inequalities and creating a more inclusive and equitable society. 2.1.7 Cultural Relativism and the Golden Rule. Cultural relativism is the belief that moral values and principles are relative to the culture or society in which they are practiced. While the Golden Rule may vary in its specific formulation across different cultures, the underlying principle of treating others with kindness and respect remains consistent. The Golden Rule can be seen as a universal moral principle that transcends cultural boundaries and promotes understanding and empathy among diverse societies. In conclusion, the Golden Rule aligns with various ethical theories and provides a guiding principle for moral decision-making. Whether it is through utilitarianism, deontology, virtue ethics, ethical egoism, contractualism, feminist ethics, or cultural relativism, the Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of treating others with kindness, empathy, and respect. By incorporating the Golden Rule into our ethical frameworks, we can contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious society. 2.2 Applying the Golden Rule in moral decision-making. The Golden Rule is not just a philosophical concept or a moral guideline, it is a practical tool that can be applied in our everyday lives to make ethical decisions. When faced with moral dilemmas, the Golden Rule provides a framework for considering the impact of our actions on others and encourages us to treat others as we would like to be treated. In this section, we will explore how the Golden Rule can be applied in moral decision-making and the benefits it brings to individuals and society. 2.2.1 Understanding moral decision-making. Before delving into the application of the Golden Rule in moral decision-making, it is important to understand the process of making ethical choices. Moral decision-making involves evaluating different courses of action and determining which one aligns with our values and principles. It requires considering the consequences of our actions and the potential impact on others. 2.2.2 The Golden Rule is a guiding principle. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle in moral decision-making by encouraging us to consider how our actions would affect others if we were in their position. It prompts us to empathize with others and take their perspectives into account. By putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, we can gain a deeper understanding of the potential consequences of our actions and make more informed choices. 2.2.3 Empathy and the Golden Rule. Empathy plays a crucial role in applying the Golden Rule in moral decision-making. When we empathize with others, we are better able to understand their feelings, needs, and desires. This understanding allows us to make decisions that are considerate of their well-being and treat them with kindness and respect. By cultivating empathy, we can enhance our ability to apply the Golden Rule effectively. 2.2.4 Considering the consequences. One of the key aspects of moral decision-making is considering the consequences of our actions. When applying the Golden Rule, we need to think about how our choices will impact others and whether they align with the principles of fairness, compassion, and justice. By taking into account the potential positive or negative outcomes, we can make decisions that promote the well-being of all parties involved. 2.2.5 Balancing self-interest and altruism. Applying the Golden Rule in moral decision-making requires finding a balance between self-interest and altruism. While it is important to consider our own needs and desires, we must also recognize the importance of treating others with fairness and compassion. The Golden Rule encourages us to prioritize the well-being of others alongside our own, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and promoting a more harmonious society. 2.2.6 Ethical Dilemmas and the Golden Rule. Ethical dilemmas often arise when we are faced with conflicting values or principles. In such situations, the Golden Rule can serve as a valuable tool for resolving these dilemmas. By considering how we would like to be treated in a similar situation, we can gain clarity on the most ethical course of action. The Golden Rule provides a moral compass that guides us towards choices that are considerate of others and uphold our own values. 2.2.7 Overcoming challenges in applying the Golden Rule. While the Golden Rule is a powerful tool for moral decision-making, it is not without its challenges. One of the main challenges is the diversity of perspectives and values among individuals. What may be considered fair or just by one person may differ from another's viewpoint. Overcoming these challenges requires open-mindedness, active listening, and a willingness to engage in dialogue to find common ground and reach ethical decisions that respect the dignity and well-being of all. 2.2.8 The benefits of applying the Golden Rule. Applying the Golden Rule in moral decision-making brings numerous benefits to individuals and society as a whole. It fosters empathy, compassion, and understanding, leading to stronger relationships and a more harmonious community. It promotes fairness, justice, and equality, creating a society where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. By consistently applying the Golden Rule, we contribute to the creation of a more ethical and compassionate world. In the next section, we will explore the critiques and limitations of the Golden Rule, acknowledging that while it is a valuable moral principle, it may not always provide a definitive answer to complex ethical dilemmas. 2.3 The Golden Rule and Empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It is a fundamental aspect of human interaction and plays a crucial role in our relationships, both personal and professional. When we practice empathy, we are able to put ourselves in someone else's shoes, to see the world from their perspective, and to respond with compassion and understanding. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, is closely connected to empathy. 2.3.1 Empathy is a foundation for the Golden Rule. Empathy serves as the foundation for the Golden Rule because it allows us to truly understand the impact of our actions on others. When we empathize with someone, we are able to recognize their emotions, needs, and desires. This understanding enables us to treat them with kindness, respect, and fairness, in accordance with the principles of the Golden Rule. By putting ourselves in someone else's position, we can better appreciate the consequences of our behavior. For example, if we wouldn't want to be ignored or dismissed, we should avoid doing the same to others. If we wouldn't want to be judged or criticized harshly, we should strive to offer understanding and support instead. Empathy helps us to recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, and to treat them with the same care and consideration that we would want for ourselves. 2.3.2 Empathy and compassionate action. Empathy is not just about understanding others, it also motivates us to take compassionate action. When we empathize with someone, we are more likely to feel a sense of responsibility towards them. We are moved to alleviate their suffering, to offer help and support, and to contribute to their well-being. This aligns perfectly with the Golden Rule, which encourages us to actively seek the welfare of others. By practicing empathy and compassionate action, we create a positive ripple effect in our relationships and communities. When we treat others with empathy, we inspire them to do the same, fostering a culture of kindness and understanding. This not only enhances our individual relationships but also contributes to the overall well-being of society. 2.3.3 Cultivating empathy. Empathy is a skill that can be cultivated and developed. Here are some practical ways to enhance our empathetic abilities. Active listening. Paying attention to others and truly listening to their words, emotions, and body language helps us understand their perspective and experiences. Perspective taking. Imagining ourselves in someone else's situation and considering how we would feel and react helps us develop empathy and understanding. Non-judgment. Suspending judgment allows us to create a safe space for others to express themselves without fear of criticism or rejection. Emotional awareness. Being aware of our own emotions and recognizing how they may influence our interactions with others helps us respond with empathy and compassion. Cultural sensitivity. Recognizing and respecting cultural differences helps us understand the unique experiences and perspectives of individuals from diverse backgrounds. Practicing self-compassion. Cultivating self-compassion allows us to extend the same kindness and understanding to ourselves, which in turn enables us to offer it to others. 2.3.4 Empathy and the Golden Rule in action. When empathy and the Golden Rule are put into practice, remarkable transformations can occur. Empathy allows us to bridge gaps in understanding, to build trust, and to foster meaningful connections with others. It enables us to navigate conflicts with compassion and to find mutually beneficial solutions. By treating others with empathy, we create a world where everyone feels valued, heard, and respected. There are countless examples of empathy and the Golden Rule in action. From individuals who dedicate their lives to helping others, to communities that come together to support those in need, these stories inspire us and remind us of the power of empathy to create positive change. In conclusion, empathy is an essential component of living by the Golden Rule. It allows us to understand and connect with others on a deeper level, guiding our actions towards kindness, fairness, and compassion. By cultivating empathy in our lives, we can create a more harmonious and inclusive world, where the Golden Rule becomes a guiding principle for all. 2.4 Critiques and limitations of the Golden Rule. While the Golden Rule is widely regarded as a fundamental principle for ethical behavior and positive relationships, it is not without its critiques and limitations. In this section, we will explore some of the common criticisms and challenges associated with the Golden Rule. 2.4.1 Cultural relativism. One of the main critiques of the Golden Rule is rooted in the concept of cultural relativism. Cultural relativism argues that ethical standards and moral values are subjective and vary across different cultures. Therefore, what may be considered morally right or wrong in one culture may not hold true in another. Critics argue that the Golden Rule fails to account for cultural differences and can lead to ethnocentrism, where one culture imposes its values and beliefs onto another. For example, the Golden Rule's principle of treating others as you would like to be treated may not align with cultural norms that prioritize communal harmony over individual desires. 2.4.2 Lack of empathy. Another limitation of the Golden Rule is its assumption that individuals have the same desires and needs as oneself. However, people have diverse backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives that shape their desires and preferences. The Golden Rule's focus on treating others as you would like to be treated may overlook the importance of understanding and empathizing with others' unique circumstances. Critics argue that empathy, rather than assuming others want to be treated the same way as oneself, is a more effective approach to ethical decision-making and building meaningful relationships. Empathy allows individuals to understand and respond to the specific needs and desires of others, rather than imposing their own preferences onto them. 2.4.3 Cultural and historical context. The Golden Rule's origins can be traced back to ancient religious and philosophical traditions. However, critics argue that the principle may not be applicable or relevant in modern societies due to changing cultural and historical contexts. What may have been considered morally right or wrong in the past may not hold true in contemporary times. For example, the Golden Rule's emphasis on reciprocity and fairness may not adequately address complex social issues such as systemic inequality and discrimination. Critics argue that a more nuanced and context-specific approach is needed to address these challenges effectively. 2.4.4 Inconsistent interpretations. The Golden Rule's simplicity and universality make it susceptible to inconsistent interpretations. Different individuals and cultures may interpret the principle differently, leading to conflicting moral judgments and actions. For example, one person may interpret the Golden Rule as treating others with kindness and respect, while another may interpret it as imposing their own beliefs onto others. Critics argue that the lack of clear guidelines and specific instructions in the Golden Rule can result in subjective and arbitrary moral decision-making. They suggest that a more comprehensive ethical framework is needed to address the complexities of human behavior and societal challenges. 2.4.5 Selfishness and manipulation. A common criticism of the Golden Rule is that it can be easily manipulated for selfish purposes. Individuals may use the principle as a means to justify their own desires and actions, without considering the impact on others. This can lead to a self-centered approach to relationships and ethical decision-making. Critics argue that the Golden Rule's focus on self-interest may undermine the importance of altruism and genuine care for others. They suggest that a more inclusive and compassionate approach is needed to foster healthy and equitable relationships. 2.4.6 Limitations in complex situations. The Golden Rule's simplicity may not be sufficient to address complex moral dilemmas and situations. Critics argue that real-life scenarios often involve conflicting interests and values, making it challenging to apply a one-size-fits-all principle like the Golden Rule. In situations where there are competing needs and interests, critics suggest that a more nuanced ethical framework, such as consequentialism or deontology, may be more appropriate. These frameworks consider the consequences of actions or adherence to moral duties, respectively, rather than relying solely on the principle of treating others as you would like to be treated. While the Golden Rule has its limitations and critiques, it remains a valuable guiding principle for ethical behavior and positive relationships. By acknowledging these critiques and engaging in thoughtful reflection, individuals can strive to apply the Golden Rule in a way that is sensitive to cultural differences, empathetic towards others, and responsive to complex moral dilemmas. 3. The Golden Rule in relationships. 3.1 The Golden Rule in romantic relationships. Romantic relationships are a fundamental aspect of human life, bringing joy, companionship, and fulfillment. They provide a unique opportunity to practice the Golden Rule, which is to treat others as we would like to be treated ourselves. Applying the Golden Rule in romantic relationships can foster love, trust, and mutual respect, creating a strong foundation for a lasting and fulfilling partnership. 3.1.1 Empathy and understanding. At the core of the Golden Rule is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. In romantic relationships, empathy plays a crucial role in building emotional connection and intimacy. By putting ourselves in our partner's shoes, we can better understand their needs, desires, and concerns. This understanding allows us to respond to their emotions with compassion and support, creating a safe and nurturing environment. When we practice empathy in our romantic relationships, we actively listen to our partner's thoughts and feelings without judgment. We validate their experiences and provide a space for open and honest communication. By doing so, we create a strong foundation of trust and emotional intimacy, which is essential for a healthy and fulfilling relationship. 3.1.2 Respect and kindness. Respect and kindness are key components of the Golden Rule in romantic relationships. Treating our partners with respect means valuing their opinions, boundaries, and autonomy. It involves acknowledging their individuality and honoring their choices. When we respect our partners, we create an atmosphere of equality and mutual appreciation. Kindness goes hand in hand with respect. It involves showing compassion, consideration, and generosity towards our partners. Acts of kindness can be as simple as expressing gratitude, offering support during difficult times, or surprising them with small gestures of love and affection. By practicing kindness, we create a positive and nurturing environment that fosters love and happiness. 3.1.3 Communication and conflict resolution. Effective communication is vital in any romantic relationship. The Golden Rule encourages us to communicate with our partners in a way that we would like to be communicated with. This means being honest, open, and respectful in our conversations. It also involves actively listening to our partner's perspective and seeking to understand their point of view. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but how we handle it can make a significant difference. The Golden Rule teaches us to approach conflicts with empathy, respect, and a willingness to find a mutually beneficial solution. Instead of resorting to blame or criticism, we can focus on understanding each other's needs and finding compromises that satisfy both partners. 3.1.4 Trust and forgiveness. Trust is the foundation of a strong and healthy romantic relationship. The Golden Rule reminds us to be trustworthy and to trust our partners in return. Trust involves being reliable, keeping our promises, and being transparent in our actions. When trust is present, it creates a sense of security and allows both partners to be vulnerable and authentic with each other. Forgiveness is another essential aspect of the Golden Rule in romantic relationships. We all make mistakes, and forgiveness allows us to move forward and heal. By practicing forgiveness, we let go of resentment and choose to focus on growth and understanding. It is important to remember that forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning harmful behavior, but rather it is a way to release ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. 3.1.5 Nurturing love and intimacy. The Golden Rule encourages us to nurture love and intimacy in our romantic relationships. This involves expressing love and affection in ways that resonate with our partners. It means being attentive to their emotional and physical needs and finding ways to make them feel valued and cherished. Intimacy goes beyond physical closeness, it is about emotional connection and vulnerability. The Golden Rule reminds us to create a safe space for our partners to express their deepest thoughts and feelings. By being open and vulnerable ourselves, we invite our partners to do the same, deepening the emotional bond between us. 3.1.6 Growth and support. Romantic relationships provide an opportunity for personal growth and support. The Golden Rule encourages us to support our partners in their aspirations, dreams, and personal development. By being each other's cheerleaders, we create an environment that fosters growth and encourages the pursuit of individual goals. Support also means being there for our partners during challenging times. The Golden Rule reminds us to offer a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, and a helping hand when needed. By providing support, we strengthen the bond between us and create a sense of security and stability in the relationship. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a profound impact on romantic relationships. By practicing empathy, respect, kindness, effective communication, trust, forgiveness, nurturing love and intimacy, and providing growth and support, we can create a strong and fulfilling partnership. The Golden Rule reminds us to treat our partners with the same love, care, and respect that we desire for ourselves, ultimately leading to a harmonious and loving relationship. 3.2 The Golden Rule in friendships. Friendship is a fundamental aspect of human life. It is a bond that brings joy, support, and companionship. Friendships are built on trust, understanding, and mutual respect. The The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has a profound impact on the dynamics of friendships. In this section, we will explore how the Golden Rule can enhance and strengthen our friendships. 3.2.1 Empathy and Understanding. At the core of the Golden Rule is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Empathy plays a crucial role in friendships as it allows us to connect with our friends on a deeper level. When we put ourselves in our friends' shoes and treat them with kindness and compassion, we create a safe and supportive environment for them to express themselves freely. By practicing empathy, we foster understanding and strengthen the bond of friendship. 3.2.2 Respect and Acceptance. Respect is a fundamental aspect of any healthy relationship, including friendships. The Golden Rule reminds us to treat our friends with respect and acceptance, just as we would like to be treated. This means valuing their opinions, beliefs, and boundaries. It means listening attentively, without judgment, and honoring their individuality. When we treat our friends with respect, we create an atmosphere of trust and openness, allowing our friendships to flourish. 3.2.3 Support and Encouragement. Friendships provide a support system during both the good times and the challenging moments in life. The Golden Rule encourages us to be there for our friends, offering support and encouragement when they need it. By being a reliable and compassionate friend, we create a strong foundation for our friendships. We celebrate their successes, lend a listening ear during difficult times, and offer words of encouragement. Through our actions, we show our friends that we value and care for them. 3.2.4 Communication and Honesty. Effective communication is vital in any friendship. The Golden Rule reminds us to communicate with our friends honestly and respectfully. It encourages us to listen actively and express ourselves clearly. When we communicate openly and honestly, we build trust and understanding. We create an environment where our friends feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, feelings, and concerns. By practicing the Golden Rule in our communication, we foster healthy and meaningful friendships. 3.2.5 Forgiveness and Understanding. Friendships, like any relationship, can experience conflicts and misunderstandings. The Golden Rule teaches us the importance of forgiveness and understanding in resolving these conflicts. When we approach conflicts with empathy and a willingness to understand our friends' perspectives, we can find common ground and work towards a resolution. By practicing forgiveness, we let go of grudges and resentments, allowing our friendships to heal and grow stronger. 3.2.6 Reciprocity and Balance. The Golden Rule encourages reciprocity in friendships. It reminds us to give as much as we receive and to maintain a balance in our relationships. Friendships thrive when there is a mutual exchange of support, kindness, and care. By practicing the Golden Rule, we ensure that our friendships are based on equality and fairness. We avoid taking our friends for granted and strive to contribute positively to their lives, just as they do for us. 3.2.7 Celebrating Differences. Friendships are enriched by the diversity of our friends' backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. The Golden Rule encourages us to embrace and celebrate these differences. It reminds us to be open-minded and accepting of our friends' uniqueness. By appreciating and respecting our friends' individuality, we create an inclusive and harmonious environment within our friendships. 3.2.8 Nurturing and Sustaining Friendships. Friendships require effort and nurturing to thrive. The Golden Rule reminds us to invest time and energy into our friendships. It encourages us to be present, to actively engage with our friends, and to show them that they are valued. By practicing the Golden Rule, we create a space where our friends feel loved, supported, and appreciated. We make our friendships a priority and cultivate long-lasting bonds. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a significant impact on friendships. By practicing empathy, respect, support, communication, forgiveness, reciprocity, and celebration of differences, we can create and sustain meaningful and fulfilling friendships. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle, reminding us to treat our friends with the same kindness and consideration that we desire for ourselves. When we live by the Golden Rule in our friendships, we foster trust, understanding, and love, creating a positive and enriching experience for both ourselves and our friends. 3.3 The Golden Rule in Family Relationships. Family is often considered the cornerstone of society, and the relationships within a family have a profound impact on our lives. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, holds great significance in the context of family relationships. In this section, we will explore how the Golden Rule can be applied within families to foster love, respect, and harmony. 3.3.1 Parent-Child Relationships. Parent-child relationships are one of the most important and influential bonds in a person's life. The Golden Rule provides a guiding principle for parents to cultivate a nurturing and supportive environment for their children. By treating their children with kindness, empathy, and respect, parents can set a positive example and teach their children the values of compassion and understanding. When parents practice the Golden Rule, they create an atmosphere of trust and open communication. They listen to their children's thoughts and feelings, validate their emotions, and provide guidance without judgment. By treating their children with love and respect, parents foster a sense of security and belonging, which is crucial for a child's emotional and psychological development. Furthermore, the Golden Rule encourages parents to set reasonable expectations and boundaries for their children. Just as they would want to be treated fairly and with understanding, parents should strive to be fair and understanding in their interactions with their children. This means considering their children's perspectives, allowing them to express their opinions, and involving them in decision-making processes whenever appropriate. 3.3.2 Sibling relationships. Sibling relationships are unique and complex, often characterized by a mix of love, rivalry, and camaraderie. The golden rule can play a significant role in fostering positive and harmonious relationships between siblings. By treating their siblings with kindness, empathy, and respect, individuals can create a supportive and loving bond that lasts a lifetime. The golden rule encourages siblings to practice empathy and understanding towards one another. It prompts them to consider how their actions and words may impact their siblings and to treat them as they would like to be treated. This means being mindful of each other's feelings, avoiding hurtful behavior, and resolving conflicts in a peaceful and respectful manner. Parents can also play a crucial role in promoting the golden rule within sibling relationships. By modeling respectful and compassionate behavior, parents can teach their children the importance of treating their siblings with kindness and fairness. They can encourage cooperation, shared responsibility, and mutual support among siblings, creating a positive and nurturing family dynamic. 3.3.3 Extended family relationships. Extended family relationships, such as those with grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, are an integral part of many people's lives. The golden rule can guide individuals in their interactions with extended family members, fostering love, respect, and unity within the family. The golden rule encourages individuals to value and appreciate their extended family members. It prompts them to reach out, spend time together, and show genuine interest in each other's lives. By treating their extended family members with kindness and respect, individuals can strengthen the bonds of love and create a sense of belonging within the larger family unit. Furthermore, the golden rule encourages individuals to be understanding and accepting of their extended family members' differences. Each person is unique, with their own beliefs, values, and perspectives. By practicing empathy and embracing diversity, individuals can foster a culture of inclusivity and harmony within the extended family. 3.3.4 The golden rule and family conflict resolution. Conflict is an inevitable part of any relationship, including family relationships. However, the golden rule provides a valuable framework for resolving conflicts in a constructive and compassionate manner. By treating each other with respect and empathy, family members can navigate conflicts and find mutually beneficial solutions. The golden rule encourages family members to listen actively to each other's perspectives, without interrupting or dismissing their feelings. It prompts them to seek understanding and find common ground, rather than focusing solely on their own needs and desires. By practicing empathy and putting themselves in each other's shoes, family members can foster empathy and build bridges of understanding. In addition, the golden rule encourages family members to communicate openly and honestly, expressing their thoughts and feelings in a respectful manner. It promotes active listening, where individuals genuinely listen to each other's concerns and validate their emotions. By creating a safe and non-judgmental space for communication, family members can work together to find resolutions that honor everyone's needs. 3.3.5 The golden rule and family support. Support is a fundamental aspect of family relationships. The golden rule encourages family members to provide emotional, practical, and moral support to one another. By treating each other with kindness and compassion, family members can create a strong support system that helps them navigate life's challenges. The golden rule prompts family members to be there for each other during difficult times, offering a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, and words of encouragement. It encourages them to celebrate each other's successes and milestones, fostering a sense of pride and unity within the family. Moreover, the golden rule encourages family members to respect each other's autonomy and individuality. It recognizes that each person has their own dreams, aspirations, and goals. By supporting each other's personal growth and honoring each other's choices, family members can create an environment that nurtures individuality and fosters personal development. In conclusion, the golden rule holds immense value in family relationships. By treating each other with kindness, empathy, and respect, family members can create a loving and harmonious environment that supports personal growth, fosters understanding, and strengthens the bonds of love. The golden rule provides a guiding principle for parents, siblings, and extended family members to navigate conflicts, provide support, and cultivate a sense of unity within the family. By practicing the golden rule in family relationships, we can create a foundation of love and compassion that extends beyond the family unit and positively impacts society as a whole. 3.4 The golden rule in professional relationships. Professional relationships play a significant role in our lives. Whether it's with colleagues, clients, or business partners, how we interact and treat others in a professional setting can greatly impact our success and overall satisfaction in our careers. The golden rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, holds immense value in fostering positive and productive professional relationships. 3.4.1 Respect and empathy. Respect and empathy are fundamental aspects of the golden rule that are crucial in professional relationships. When we treat others with respect, we acknowledge their worth and value their contributions. This creates an environment of mutual trust and appreciation, where individuals feel valued and motivated to perform their best. Empathy, on the other hand, allows us to understand and relate to the experiences and emotions of others. By putting ourselves in their shoes, we can better understand their perspectives and respond in a compassionate and considerate manner. This not only strengthens our professional relationships but also enhances our ability to collaborate effectively and resolve conflicts amicably. 3.4.2 Communication and active listening. Effective communication is essential in professional relationships, and the Golden Rule provides a valuable framework for fostering open and respectful communication. By treating others with the same level of attentiveness and respect that we desire, we create an environment where everyone feels heard and understood. Active listening is a key component of effective communication. When we actively listen to others, we demonstrate our respect and interest in their ideas and opinions. This not only helps us gain valuable insights but also strengthens the bond between individuals, leading to more meaningful and productive professional relationships. 3.4.3 Collaboration and cooperation. The Golden Rule promotes collaboration and cooperation in professional relationships. By treating others as equals and valuing their contributions, we create an atmosphere of teamwork and shared goals. This encourages individuals to work together, leveraging their diverse skills and perspectives to achieve common objectives. When we approach professional relationships with a mindset of cooperation rather than competition, we foster an environment where everyone can thrive. By supporting and uplifting one another, we create a positive and inclusive workplace culture that promotes growth and success for all. 3.4.4 Conflict resolution and problem solving. Conflicts are inevitable in professional relationships, but how we handle them can make a significant difference. The Golden Rule provides a guiding principle for resolving conflicts in a fair and respectful manner. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we approach conflicts with empathy and a willingness to find mutually beneficial solutions. In professional relationships, problem-solving skills are essential for overcoming challenges and reaching resolutions. The Golden Rule encourages us to approach problem-solving collaboratively, seeking win-win solutions that consider the needs and perspectives of all parties involved. This not only strengthens professional relationships but also fosters a culture of innovation and continuous improvement. 3.4.5 Mentorship and support. The Golden Rule extends to mentorship and support in professional relationships. By treating others with kindness and generosity, we create opportunities for growth and development. Mentoring others and offering support not only benefits the individuals we assist but also enriches our own professional journey. When we embrace the Golden Rule in professional relationships, we become catalysts for positive change and growth. By sharing our knowledge and experiences, we empower others to reach their full potential. This creates a culture of learning and collaboration, where individuals feel supported and motivated to excel. 3.4.6 Ethical conduct and integrity. Ethical conduct and integrity are integral to the Golden Rule in professional relationships. By treating others with honesty, fairness, and transparency, we build trust and credibility. This fosters a culture of integrity, where individuals can rely on one another and work towards common goals with confidence. When we uphold ethical standards in our professional relationships, we contribute to a positive and ethical work environment. This not only benefits individuals but also enhances the reputation and success of the organization as a whole. In conclusion, the Golden Rule holds immense value in professional relationships. By treating others with respect, empathy, and fairness, we create an environment that fosters collaboration, communication, and growth. Embracing the Golden Rule in our professional lives not only enhances our own satisfaction and success but also contributes to a positive and inclusive work culture. 3.5 Resolving conflicts with the Golden Rule. Conflicts are an inevitable part of human relationships. Whether it's a disagreement with a friend, a family member, a coworker, or even a stranger, conflicts can arise in various situations. Resolving conflicts in a peaceful and respectful manner is essential for maintaining healthy relationships and fostering a harmonious society. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, provides a valuable framework for conflict resolution. 3.5.1 Understanding the Golden Rule in conflict resolution. At its core, the Golden Rule encourages individuals to consider the perspectives and feelings of others when resolving conflicts. It promotes empathy, compassion, and fairness, which are crucial elements in finding mutually beneficial solutions. By applying the Golden Rule, we can approach conflicts with a mindset of understanding and respect, rather than aggression or defensiveness. 3.5.2 Active listening and empathy. One of the key aspects of resolving conflicts with the Golden Rule is practicing active listening and empathy. When conflicts arise, it is important to give the other person an opportunity to express their thoughts and feelings without interruption or judgment. By actively listening, we can gain a deeper understanding of their perspective and the underlying reasons for the conflict. Empathy allows us to put ourselves in their shoes, acknowledging their emotions and validating their experiences. 3.5.3 Finding common ground. Resolving conflicts often involves finding common ground and seeking mutually agreeable solutions. The Golden Rule encourages us to consider the needs and interests of all parties involved. By focusing on shared goals and interests, we can work towards a resolution that benefits everyone. This requires open-mindedness, flexibility, and a willingness to compromise. 3.5.4 Communication and respect. Effective communication is essential in conflict resolution. The Golden Rule reminds us to communicate with respect and kindness, even when we disagree with the other person. It encourages us to choose our words carefully, avoiding blame, criticism, or personal attacks. By maintaining a respectful tone and actively seeking to understand the other person's perspective, we can create an atmosphere of trust and cooperation. 3.5.5 Collaborative problem solving. The Golden Rule promotes collaborative problem solving as a means of resolving conflicts. Instead of approaching conflicts as a win-lose situation, it encourages us to seek win-win outcomes. This involves brainstorming together, exploring various options, and working towards a solution that addresses the concerns of all parties involved. By fostering a spirit of cooperation and shared responsibility, conflicts can be resolved in a manner that strengthens relationships and promotes harmony. 3.5.6 Forgiveness and reconciliation. In some cases, conflicts may result in hurt feelings or damaged relationships. The Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation in such situations. By extending forgiveness and seeking reconciliation, we can heal wounds, rebuild trust, and move forward in a positive direction. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning the actions that cause the conflict, but rather, it allows us to let go of resentment and bitterness, freeing ourselves from the negative emotions that can hinder personal growth and relationship development. 3.5.7 Seeking mediation and professional help. In complex or deeply rooted conflicts, seeking mediation or professional help can be beneficial. Mediators are trained professionals who can facilitate communication and guide the parties involved towards a resolution. They provide an impartial perspective and help create a safe space for open dialogue. Professional counselors or therapists can also offer valuable insights and strategies for resolving conflicts in a healthy and constructive manner. 3.5.8 The long-term impact of resolving conflicts with the Golden Rule. Resolving conflicts with the Golden Rule not only leads to immediate resolution but also has long-term benefits. By approaching conflicts with empathy, respect, and a focus on collaboration, we can build stronger relationships based on trust and understanding. This fosters a positive and supportive environment where conflicts are less likely to escalate or reoccur. Additionally, resolving conflicts with the Golden Rule sets an example for others, inspiring them to adopt similar approaches and contributing to a more harmonious and compassionate society. In conclusion, conflicts are an inevitable part of human relationships, but they can be resolved in a peaceful and respectful manner by applying the principles of the Golden Rule. By practicing active listening, empathy, and respect, seeking common ground, and engaging in collaborative problem solving, conflicts can be transformed into opportunities for growth and understanding. The Golden Rule reminds us of the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation, and encourages us to seek mediation or professional help when needed. Resolving conflicts with the Golden Rule not only leads to immediate resolution but also has long-term positive impacts on relationships and society as a whole. 3.6 The Golden Rule and Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful and transformative act that can bring healing and restoration to individuals and relationships. It is an essential component of living by the Golden Rule, as it allows us to extend compassion and understanding to others, even in the face of hurt or betrayal. In this section, we will explore the connection between the Golden Rule and forgiveness, and how practicing forgiveness can lead to personal growth and positive change. 3.6.1 The importance of forgiveness. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as condoning or excusing the actions of others. However, it is important to recognize that forgiveness is not about forgetting or minimizing the harm caused. Instead, it is a conscious choice to release the negative emotions and resentment that can weigh us down and hinder our own well-being. When we hold on to anger, resentment, and grudges, we are essentially allowing the actions of others to continue to have power over us. By practicing forgiveness, we reclaim our own power and free ourselves from the burden of carrying around negative emotions. It is a gift we give ourselves, allowing us to move forward with a lighter heart and a renewed sense of peace. 3.6.2 The Golden Rule and Self-Forgiveness. Before we can extend forgiveness to others, it is important to first practice self-forgiveness. We are all human and prone to making mistakes. However, holding on to guilt and self-blame can prevent us from fully embracing the Golden Rule in our own lives. Self-forgiveness involves acknowledging our mistakes, taking responsibility for our actions, and offering ourselves compassion and understanding. It is about recognizing that we are deserving of forgiveness and allowing ourselves to learn and grow from our past experiences. By practicing self-forgiveness, we create a foundation of compassion and empathy that enables us to extend forgiveness to others. 3.6.3 The Healing Power of Forgiveness. Forgiveness has the power to heal deep emotional wounds and restore broken relationships. When we choose to forgive, we open the door to reconciliation and create the opportunity for growth and transformation. Forgiveness allows us to let go of the past and create space for new beginnings. It enables us to break free from the cycle of resentment and bitterness, and instead, cultivate empathy and understanding. By extending forgiveness, we create an environment of trust and compassion, fostering healthier and more fulfilling relationships. 3.6.4 The Process of Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a process that takes time and effort. It is not always easy, especially when the hurt caused is significant. However, by following certain steps, we can navigate the path towards forgiveness. Acknowledge the pain. It is important to acknowledge and validate the pain caused by the actions of others. Recognize the emotions that arise and allow yourself to feel them fully. Understand the perspective. Try to understand the perspective of the person who hurt you. This does not mean condoning their actions, but rather gaining insight into their motivations and circumstances. Let go of resentment. Release the negative emotions and resentment that you have been holding onto. This may involve journaling, talking to a trusted friend or therapist, or engaging in activities that promote emotional healing. Practice empathy and compassion. Cultivate empathy and compassion towards the person who hurt you. Recognize their humanity and the potential for growth and change. Communicate and seek resolution. If appropriate and safe, communicate with the person who hurt you. Express your feelings and desires for resolution. This may involve a sincere apology, a conversation to clarify misunderstandings, or setting boundaries for future interactions. Embrace forgiveness. Finally, make the conscious choice to forgive. This does not mean forgetting or condoning the actions, but rather releasing the negative emotions and choosing to move forward with compassion and understanding. 3.6.5 The benefits of forgiveness. Practicing forgiveness has numerous benefits for both individuals and relationships. Some of these benefits include emotional well-being. Forgiveness reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, leading to improved emotional well-being. It allows us to let go of negative emotions and cultivate a more positive outlook on life. Improved relationships. Forgiveness fosters healthier and more fulfilling relationships. It creates an environment of trust, empathy, and understanding, allowing for deeper connections and increased intimacy. Personal growth. Forgiveness is a transformative act that promotes personal growth and self-awareness. It allows us to learn from our experiences, develop resilience, and cultivate empathy towards others. Physical health. Research has shown that practicing forgiveness can have positive effects on physical health. It reduces blood pressure, lowers the risk of heart disease, and boosts the immune system. Spiritual growth. Forgiveness is often associated with spiritual growth and development. It aligns with principles of compassion, love, and forgiveness found in many religious and philosophical traditions. 3.6.6 The challenges of forgiveness. While forgiveness is a powerful and transformative act, it is not always easy to practice. There are challenges that may arise along the way, including fear of vulnerability. Forgiveness requires vulnerability and openness. It can be challenging to let go of the protective walls we have built around ourselves and allow ourselves to be emotionally exposed. Rebuilding trust. Forgiveness does not automatically mean rebuilding trust. Trust is earned over time and may require consistent actions from the person who hurt us to rebuild. Reconciliation may not be possible. Forgiveness does not always lead to reconciliation. In some cases, it may be necessary to maintain boundaries or even end the relationship for our own well-being. Dealing with unresolved emotions. Forgiveness does not erase the pain or the memories of the hurtful actions. It is important to find healthy ways to process and cope with these emotions, such as through therapy or support groups. Despite these challenges, the practice of forgiveness is a powerful tool for personal growth, healing, and building stronger relationships. By embracing the golden rule and extending forgiveness to others, we contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious world. 4. The golden rule in education. 4.1 Teaching the golden rule in schools. Teaching the golden rule in schools is an essential aspect of fostering a positive and inclusive learning environment. By introducing students to this fundamental principle, educators can instill values of empathy, kindness, and respect, which are crucial for personal and social development. The golden rule serves as a guiding principle for students to understand the importance of treating others with fairness and compassion. In this section, we will explore various strategies and approaches to effectively teach the golden rule in schools. 4.1.1 Incorporating the golden rule into the curriculum. One of the most effective ways to teach the golden rule in schools is by incorporating it into the curriculum across different subjects and grade levels. By integrating the golden rule into various lessons, students can understand its relevance in different contexts and develop a deeper understanding of its principles. For example, in language arts classes, teachers can explore literature that highlights characters who demonstrate empathy and kindness towards others. In history classes, students can learn about historical figures who have exemplified the golden rule in their actions and decisions. By connecting the golden rule to different subjects, students can see its application in real-life situations and develop a sense of moral responsibility. 4.1.2 Promoting empathy and perspective taking. Teaching the golden rule goes beyond simply instructing students on its meaning. It involves fostering empathy and perspective taking skills, which are essential for understanding and practicing the golden rule. Educators can incorporate activities and discussions that encourage students to put themselves in others' shoes and consider how their actions may impact others. For instance, teachers can facilitate role-playing exercises where students take on different perspectives and discuss how they would feel in certain situations. By promoting empathy and perspective taking, students can develop a greater sense of compassion and understanding towards their peers. 4.1.3 Creating a positive and inclusive classroom culture. To effectively teach the golden rule, it is crucial to create a positive and inclusive classroom culture where students feel safe, respected, and valued. Educators can establish clear expectations for behavior that align with the principles of the golden rule. They can encourage open communication, active listening, and collaboration among students. By modeling and reinforcing positive behaviors, teachers can create an environment where students feel empowered to practice the golden rule in their interactions with others. Additionally, educators can celebrate acts of kindness and empathy, highlighting the positive impact of living by the Golden Rule. 4.1.4 Engaging parents in the wider community. Teaching the Golden Rule is not limited to the classroom, it extends to the wider community. Educators can engage parents and the community in promoting the values of the Golden Rule. By organizing workshops, seminars, or parent-teacher meetings, educators can provide resources and guidance to parents on how to reinforce the principles of the Golden Rule at home. Additionally, schools can collaborate with community organizations to organize events that promote kindness, empathy, and inclusivity. By involving parents in the wider community, the message of the Golden Rule can be reinforced and practiced beyond the school setting. 4.1.5 Assessing and reinforcing the understanding of the Golden Rule. To ensure that students grasp the concept of the Golden Rule, it is important to assess their understanding and provide opportunities for reinforcement. Educators can incorporate assessments that evaluate students' comprehension of the Golden Rule and its application in different scenarios. Additionally, teachers can provide feedback and guidance to students on how they can improve their practice of the Golden Rule. By regularly revisiting the principles of the Golden Rule and providing opportunities for reflection and discussion, educators can reinforce its importance and encourage students to internalize its values. 4.1.6 Collaborating with other schools and organizations. To further enhance the teaching of the Golden Rule, schools can collaborate with other educational institutions and organizations. By sharing best practices, resources, and experiences, educators can learn from one another and develop innovative approaches to teaching the Golden Rule. Collaborative projects and exchanges between schools can provide students with opportunities to interact with peers from different backgrounds and cultures, fostering intercultural understanding and empathy. By working together, schools can create a broader impact and promote the values of the Golden Rule on a larger scale. In conclusion, teaching the Golden Rule in schools is a vital component of nurturing compassionate and respectful individuals. By incorporating the Golden Rule into the curriculum, promoting empathy and perspective-taking, creating a positive classroom culture, engaging parents in the wider community, assessing and reinforcing understanding, and collaborating with other schools and organizations, educators can effectively instill the values of the Golden Rule in students. By doing so, we can create a generation of individuals who prioritize kindness, empathy, and respect, leading to a more harmonious and inclusive society. 4.2 The impact of the Golden Rule on student behavior. The Golden Rule, with its simple yet profound message of treating others as you would like to be treated, has the potential to significantly impact student behavior in educational settings. By instilling the values of empathy, kindness, and respect, the Golden Rule can create a positive and inclusive school environment that fosters personal growth, social harmony, and academic success. 4.2.1 Cultivating empathy and understanding. One of the key aspects of the Golden Rule is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When students are encouraged to put themselves in someone else's shoes and consider how their actions might affect others, it promotes a sense of empathy and understanding. This can lead to a more compassionate and inclusive school community, where students are more likely to support and help one another. By practicing empathy, students develop a greater awareness of the impact their behavior has on others. They become more mindful of their words and actions, striving to treat their peers with kindness and respect. This not only improves the overall atmosphere of the school but also enhances the social and emotional well-being of students. 4.2.2 Promoting positive relationships. The Golden Rule encourages students to build positive relationships with their peers, teachers, and other members of the school community. When students treat others with kindness and respect, it creates a supportive and nurturing environment where everyone feels valued and included. By practicing the Golden Rule, students learn the importance of active listening, effective communication, and conflict resolution. They develop the skills necessary to build healthy relationships based on trust, empathy, and understanding. This not only enhances their social skills but also prepares them for success in future personal and professional relationships. 4.2.3 Enhancing academic performance. The impact of the Golden Rule on student behavior extends beyond social interactions. Research has shown that when students feel safe, respected, and supported in their learning environment, their academic performance improves. By promoting a culture of kindness and respect, the Golden Rule creates an atmosphere conducive to learning and growth. When students feel valued and included, they are more likely to actively participate in class, ask questions, and engage in discussions. They feel comfortable seeking help from their teachers and peers, leading to a deeper understanding of the subject matter. Additionally, the positive relationships fostered through the Golden Rule can create a sense of belonging and motivation, encouraging students to strive for academic excellence. 4.2.4 Developing responsible citizenship. The Golden Rule not only impacts student behavior within the school but also prepares students to become responsible and compassionate citizens in the wider community. By instilling values of empathy, kindness, and respect, students are equipped with the tools to navigate diverse social and cultural contexts. When students practice the Golden Rule, they develop a sense of social responsibility and become more aware of the needs and challenges faced by others. This can inspire them to engage in acts of service and contribute positively to their communities. By promoting a sense of civic duty and ethical behavior, the Golden Rule cultivates a generation of students who are committed to making a difference in the world. 4.2.5 Creating a positive school culture. The impact of the Golden Rule on student behavior goes beyond individual actions. When the Golden Rule is embraced by the entire school community, it has the power to shape the overall school culture. By promoting values of empathy, kindness, and respect, the Golden Rule sets the foundation for a positive and inclusive school environment. When students witness their peers and teachers practicing the Golden Rule, it creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same. This leads to a culture of kindness, where acts of compassion and respect are celebrated and encouraged. Such a positive school culture not only benefits the students but also the teachers, staff, and parents, creating a harmonious and supportive educational community. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a profound impact on student behavior in educational settings. By cultivating empathy, promoting positive relationships, enhancing academic performance, developing responsible citizenship, and creating a positive school culture, the Golden Rule lays the groundwork for a transformative educational experience. When students embrace the principles of the Golden Rule, they not only become better individuals but also contribute to a more compassionate and inclusive society. 4.3 Promoting empathy and kindness through the Golden Rule. Empathy and kindness are two essential qualities that can greatly enhance our relationships and interactions with others. They allow us to understand and connect with people on a deeper level, fostering a sense of compassion and understanding. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, provides a powerful framework for promoting empathy and kindness in our daily lives. 4.3.1 Cultivating empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It involves putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. By practicing the Golden Rule, we actively cultivate empathy by considering how our actions and words might impact others. When we treat others with kindness and respect, we create an environment that encourages empathy to flourish. One way to promote empathy through the Golden Rule is by actively listening to others. When we truly listen to someone, we validate their experiences and emotions, showing them that we care. By giving our full attention and being present in the moment, we create a safe space for others to express themselves. This act of empathy can foster deeper connections and understanding in our relationships. Another way to cultivate empathy is by practicing perspective taking. This involves imagining ourselves in someone else's situation and considering how we would feel if we were in their shoes. By doing so, we develop a greater understanding of their emotions and experiences, allowing us to respond with empathy and kindness. The Golden Rule encourages us to extend this perspective taking to all individuals, regardless of their background or circumstances. 4.3.2 Spreading kindness. Kindness is a fundamental aspect of the Golden Rule. It involves showing compassion, generosity, and consideration towards others. When we practice kindness, we create a positive ripple effect that can inspire others to do the same. The Golden Rule provides a guiding principle for spreading kindness in our interactions with others. One way to promote kindness through the Golden Rule is by performing random acts of kindness. These small gestures, such as holding the door for someone or offering a helping hand, can have a significant impact on someone's day. By consciously seeking opportunities to be kind, we contribute to a more compassionate and caring society. Another way to spread kindness is by practicing gratitude. When we appreciate the kindness shown to us, we are more likely to extend that kindness to others. The Golden Rule reminds us to express gratitude and acknowledge the positive actions of those around us. By doing so, we create a culture of appreciation and kindness. The Golden Rule also encourages us to be mindful of our words and actions. By choosing our words carefully and treating others with respect, we can create an atmosphere of kindness and understanding. Small acts of kindness, such as offering a genuine compliment or expressing empathy, can have a profound impact on someone's well-being. 4.3.3 Building empathetic and kind communities. Promoting empathy and kindness through the Golden Rule extends beyond individual interactions. It also involves creating communities and environments that prioritize these values. By fostering empathy and kindness at a collective level, we can create a society that is more inclusive, supportive, and harmonious. One way to build empathetic and kind communities is through education. By incorporating the principles of the Golden Rule into school curricula, we can teach children the importance of empathy and kindness from an early age. This can help shape their attitudes and behaviors, fostering a culture of compassion and understanding. Another way to promote empathy and kindness is through community initiatives and programs. By organizing events that encourage people to come together and support one another, we create opportunities for empathy and kindness to flourish. These initiatives can range from volunteering at local charities to organizing community gatherings that celebrate diversity and promote inclusivity. Leadership also plays a crucial role in promoting empathy and kindness within communities. When leaders embody these values and lead by example, they inspire others to do the same. By creating a culture of empathy and kindness within organizations, businesses, and institutions, leaders can foster an environment where individuals feel valued and supported. 4.3.4 The power of empathy and kindness. Empathy and kindness have the power to transform individuals, relationships, and communities. When we practice the Golden Rule and prioritize empathy and kindness, we create a positive and nurturing environment where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. These qualities not only enhance our personal well-being but also contribute to the greater good of society. By promoting empathy and kindness through the Golden Rule, we can build a world that is more compassionate, understanding, and harmonious. It starts with each of us embracing these values in our daily lives and extending them to others. As we strive to live by the Golden Rule, we become catalysts for positive change, creating a ripple effect that can transform the world one act of empathy and kindness at a time. 4.4 The Golden Rule and Bullying Prevention. Bullying is a pervasive issue that affects individuals of all ages and can have long-lasting negative effects on the victims. It is a form of aggressive behavior that involves the repeated use of power or strength to intimidate, harm, or control others. Bullying can occur in various settings, including schools, workplaces, and even within communities. However, the Golden Rule offers a powerful solution to combat bullying and create a culture of kindness, empathy, and respect. 4.4.1 Understanding bullying. Before delving into how the Golden Rule can help prevent bullying, it is essential to understand the different forms of bullying and their impact on individuals. Bullying can manifest in various ways, including physical, verbal, social, and cyberbullying. Physical bullying involves physical aggression, such as hitting, pushing, or stealing belongings. Verbal bullying includes name-calling, teasing, or spreading rumors. Social bullying involves excluding or isolating individuals from social groups. Cyberbullying, on the other hand, occurs through electronic means, such as social media, text messages, or emails. The consequences of bullying can be severe and long-lasting. Victims often experience emotional distress, low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. Bullying can also negatively impact academic or professional performance, leading to a decline in overall well-being. Additionally, those who engage in bullying behavior may also suffer from negative consequences, such as legal issues, damaged relationships, and a perpetuation of aggressive behavior patterns. 4.4.2 The Golden Rule Approach. The Golden Rule, which states, "Treat others as you would like to be treated," provides a powerful framework for addressing and preventing bullying. By promoting empathy, kindness, and respect, the Golden Rule encourages individuals to consider the impact of their actions on others and to treat others with the same dignity and compassion they desire for themselves. 4.4.3 Fostering empathy and understanding. One of the key components of the Golden Rule in bullying prevention is fostering empathy and understanding. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, and it plays a crucial role in preventing bullying. By encouraging individuals to put themselves in the shoes of others, the Golden Rule promotes empathy and helps individuals develop a deeper understanding of the impact their actions can have on others. Educational programs that incorporate the Golden Rule can teach children and adults alike about the importance of empathy and understanding. These programs can include activities that encourage perspective-taking, role-playing, and discussions about the feelings and experiences of others. By fostering empathy, individuals are more likely to treat others with kindness and respect, reducing the likelihood of engaging in bullying behavior. 4.4.4 Creating a culture of kindness. The Golden Rule also emphasizes the importance of creating a culture of kindness. By promoting kindness as a core value, individuals are encouraged to treat others with compassion, empathy, and respect. This can be achieved through various strategies, such as promoting positive behavior, encouraging acts of kindness, and implementing anti-bullying policies and programs. Schools, workplaces, and communities can implement initiatives that promote kindness and discourage bullying behavior. These initiatives can include peer mentoring programs, where older students or employees support and guide younger ones, fostering positive relationships and a sense of belonging. Additionally, promoting inclusivity and celebrating diversity can help create an environment where everyone feels valued and respected. 4.4.5 Teaching conflict resolution skills. Conflict is a natural part of human interaction, and learning how to resolve conflicts peacefully is essential in preventing bullying. The Golden Rule can be used as a guiding principle in teaching conflict resolution skills. By encouraging individuals to approach conflicts with empathy, respect, and a desire for a mutually beneficial resolution, the Golden Rule helps individuals find peaceful solutions to disagreements. Educational programs can teach individuals effective communication skills, active listening, and problem-solving techniques. By equipping individuals with these skills, they are better prepared to handle conflicts in a nonviolent and respectful manner. This not only prevents bullying but also promotes healthy relationships and a positive social environment. 4.4.6 Building a supportive community. Preventing bullying requires the collective effort of individuals, schools, workplaces, and communities. The Golden Rule can serve as a unifying principle that brings people together to create a supportive and inclusive community. By promoting the values of empathy, kindness, and respect, individuals can work together to address and prevent bullying. Community-wide initiatives can be implemented to raise awareness about bullying, provide resources for victims, and educate individuals about the importance of the Golden Rule in preventing bullying. These initiatives can include workshops, seminars, and awareness campaigns that promote empathy, kindness, and respect as core values within the community. 4.4.7 The role of adults. Adults play a crucial role in preventing bullying and promoting the Golden Rule. Parents, teachers, and other authority figures have the responsibility to model and reinforce positive behavior. By demonstrating empathy, kindness, and respect in their interactions with others, adults can set an example for children and young people to follow. Adults should also be vigilant in identifying and addressing bullying behavior. By creating a safe and supportive environment where victims feel comfortable reporting incidents, adults can intervene and provide the necessary support and guidance to both the victim and the individual engaging in bullying behavior. This proactive approach helps prevent bullying from escalating and reinforces the values of the Golden Rule. 4.4.8 The power of bystanders. Bystanders also have a significant role to play in bullying prevention. Research has shown that the presence of bystanders can either escalate or de-escalate bullying situations. By encouraging bystanders to intervene and support the victim, the Golden Rule empowers individuals to take a stand against bullying. Educational programs can educate bystanders about the importance of their role and provide them with strategies to safely intervene in bullying situations. By promoting a culture where bystanders are encouraged to speak up and support the victim, the Golden Rule helps create a united front against bullying. 4.4.9 Long-term impact. By incorporating the Golden Rule into bullying prevention efforts, the long-term impact can be significant. When individuals are taught to treat others with empathy, kindness, and respect, they are more likely to carry these values into adulthood. This not only prevents bullying but also fosters a society where individuals value and prioritize the well-being of others. The Golden Rule provides a powerful framework for addressing and preventing bullying. By fostering empathy, promoting kindness, and creating a culture of respect, individuals can work together to create a world free from bullying. Through education, awareness, and collective action, the Golden Rule can help build a society where everyone is treated with dignity and compassion. 5. The Golden Rule in business. 5.1 Ethical business practices and the Golden Rule. In today's fast-paced and competitive business world, ethical practices are more important than ever. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as you would like to be treated, provides a valuable framework for ethical decision-making in the business context. This section explores how the Golden Rule can guide businesses towards ethical practices, fostering trust, sustainability, and long-term success. 5.1.1 Building trust and integrity. Trust is the foundation of any successful business relationship. By applying the Golden Rule, businesses can build trust with their stakeholders, including customers, employees, suppliers, and the wider community. Treating others with respect, honesty, and fairness creates a positive reputation and fosters long-term relationships. Integrity is another crucial aspect of ethical business practices. When businesses adhere to the Golden Rule, they demonstrate integrity by consistently acting in alignment with their values and principles. This not only enhances their reputation but also attracts like-minded partners and customers who value ethical behavior. 5.1.2 Fair treatment of employees. Employees are the backbone of any organization, and treating them with fairness and respect is essential for ethical business practices. The Golden Rule reminds businesses to consider the well-being and interests of their employees, ensuring fair wages, safe working conditions, and opportunities for growth and development. By applying the Golden Rule, businesses can create a positive work environment that promotes employee satisfaction, loyalty, and productivity. This, in turn, leads to reduced turnover rates, increased employee engagement, and a stronger organizational culture. 5.1.3 Responsible sourcing and sustainability. In today's globalized world, businesses have a responsibility to ensure that their supply chains are ethical and sustainable. The Golden Rule encourages businesses to consider the impact of their sourcing practices on workers, communities, and the environment. By treating suppliers and workers with fairness and respect, businesses can contribute to the well-being of those involved in their supply chains. This includes ensuring fair wages, safe working conditions, and environmentally responsible practices. By applying the Golden Rule, businesses can make a positive impact on society and contribute to a more sustainable future. 5.1.4 Transparency and accountability. Transparency and accountability are essential for ethical business practices. The Golden Rule reminds businesses to be open and honest in their dealings with stakeholders, including customers, investors, and the public. By practicing transparency, businesses build trust and credibility. This includes providing accurate and timely information, being open about business practices and policies, and taking responsibility for any mistakes or shortcomings. By applying the Golden Rule, businesses can foster a culture of accountability and ensure that they are held to high ethical standards. 5.1.5 Ethical marketing and advertising. Marketing and advertising play a significant role in shaping consumer behavior and perceptions. The Golden Rule encourages businesses to engage in ethical marketing practices that prioritize honesty, transparency, and respect for the consumer. By treating customers as they would like to be treated, businesses can avoid deceptive or manipulative marketing tactics. This includes providing accurate information, avoiding false claims, and respecting consumer privacy. By applying the Golden Rule, businesses can build trust with their customers and create long-lasting relationships based on mutual respect and integrity. 5.1.6 Giving back to the community. Businesses have a unique opportunity to make a positive impact on the communities in which they operate. The Golden Rule reminds businesses to give back and contribute to the well-being of society. By supporting local initiatives, charities, and social causes, businesses can demonstrate their commitment to the Golden Rule and create a positive social impact. This not only benefits the community but also enhances the reputation and goodwill of the business. 5.1.7 Ethical decision making. Ethical decision making is a fundamental aspect of running an ethical business. The Golden Rule provides a valuable framework for making ethical choices by encouraging businesses to consider the impact of their actions on others. By putting themselves in the shoes of their stakeholders and considering how their decisions may affect them, businesses can make more ethical and responsible choices. This includes considering the potential consequences of their actions, weighing the interests of different stakeholders, and striving for fairness and justice. In conclusion, ethical business practices are essential for long-term success and sustainability. The Golden Rule provides a guiding principle for businesses to navigate the complex ethical challenges they face. By treating others with respect, fairness, and integrity, businesses can build trust, foster positive relationships, and contribute to a more ethical and sustainable business environment. 5.2 The Golden Rule in Customer Service. Customer service is a vital aspect of any business. It is the interaction between a company and its customers, and it plays a significant role in shaping the overall customer experience. The Golden Rule, which states, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," can be applied to customer service to create a positive and satisfying experience for customers. 5.2.1 Treating customers with respect and empathy. One of the fundamental principles of the Golden Rule is treating others with respect and empathy. In the context of customer service, this means understanding and acknowledging the needs and concerns of customers. By putting ourselves in the shoes of the customer, we can better understand their perspective and provide them with the assistance and support they require. When customers reach out to a company for help or have a complaint, it is essential to listen attentively and empathize with their situation. By showing genuine concern and understanding, we can build trust and rapport with customers, making them feel valued and appreciated. This approach not only resolves their immediate issues but also leaves a lasting positive impression. 5.2.2 Going above and beyond to exceed customer expectations. The Golden Rule encourages us to go the extra mile in our interactions with others. In the realm of customer service, this means going above and beyond to exceed customer expectations. By providing exceptional service, we can create a memorable experience for customers and foster loyalty towards the brand. Going above and beyond can take various forms. It could involve resolving a customer's issue promptly and efficiently, offering personalized solutions, or providing additional assistance or information that the customer may not have expected. By doing so, we demonstrate our commitment to customer satisfaction and showcase the values of the Golden Rule in action. 5.2.3 Clear and effective communication. Communication is a crucial aspect of customer service. The Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of clear and effective communication, ensuring that customers feel heard and understood. It is essential to communicate with customers in a respectful and courteous manner, using language that is easy to understand and avoiding jargon or technical terms that may confuse them. When communicating with customers, it is important to actively listen to their concerns and questions. By doing so, we can provide accurate and relevant information, address any misunderstandings, and guide them towards a resolution. Clear and effective communication builds trust and confidence in the company, enhancing the overall customer experience. 5.2.4 Resolving customer complaints and conflicts. Customer complaints and conflicts are inevitable in any business. However, how these issues are handled can make a significant difference in customer satisfaction and loyalty. The Golden Rule encourages us to handle complaints and conflicts with fairness, understanding, and a genuine desire to find a resolution that satisfies the customer. When faced with a customer complaint, it is important to listen attentively, acknowledge their concerns, and take ownership of the issue. By demonstrating empathy and a willingness to rectify the situation, we can turn a negative experience into a positive one. Resolving complaints promptly and effectively not only retains the customer but also showcases the company's commitment to customer service. 5.2.5 Continuous improvement and feedback. The Golden Rule encourages us to constantly strive for improvement. In the context of customer service, this means actively seeking feedback from customers and using it to enhance the quality of service provided. By valuing and incorporating customer feedback, we demonstrate our commitment to their satisfaction and show that their opinions are valued. Feedback can be collected through various channels, such as surveys, reviews, or direct communication with customers. It is important to analyze and evaluate this feedback to identify areas for improvement and implement necessary changes. By continuously improving our customer service practices, we can ensure that we are consistently meeting and exceeding customer expectations. In conclusion, the Golden Rule can be applied to customer service to create a positive and satisfying experience for customers. By treating customers with respect and empathy, going above and beyond to exceed their expectations, communicating effectively, resolving complaints and conflicts, and continuously seeking feedback for improvement, businesses can build strong customer relationships and foster loyalty. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle for providing exceptional customer service and creating a positive brand image. 5.3 The Golden Rule in leadership. Leadership is a crucial aspect of any organization or community. It sets the tone, establishes the vision, and guides the actions of individuals towards a common goal. Effective leadership requires not only technical skills and expertise but also a deep understanding of human behavior and the ability to inspire and motivate others. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has significant implications for leadership and can greatly influence the success and well-being of both leaders and their followers. 5.3.1 Leading with empathy and respect. At the core of the Golden Rule is the principle of empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy is a fundamental trait of effective leaders, as it allows them to connect with their team members on a deeper level, understand their needs and concerns, and create a supportive and inclusive work environment. By treating others with respect and compassion, leaders foster trust and build strong relationships based on mutual understanding and support. Leaders who practice the Golden Rule lead by example, demonstrating kindness, fairness, and integrity in their actions. They listen actively to their team members, value their opinions, and consider their perspectives when making decisions. This approach not only enhances collaboration and teamwork but also empowers individuals to contribute their best work and feel valued and appreciated. 5.3.2 Building trust and loyalty. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, and this holds true for the relationship between leaders and their followers. When leaders consistently demonstrate the Golden Rule in their interactions, they create an environment of trust and psychological safety. Employees feel comfortable expressing their ideas, taking risks, and making mistakes, knowing that they will be treated with fairness and understanding. By treating their team members with respect and dignity, leaders foster a sense of loyalty and commitment. When employees feel valued and appreciated, they are more likely to go above and beyond their responsibilities, take ownership of their work, and remain loyal to the organization. This not only improves productivity and performance but also reduces turnover and fosters a positive work culture. 5.3.3 Effective communication and collaboration. Communication is a vital aspect of leadership, and the Golden Rule can greatly enhance the effectiveness of communication within a team or organization. Leaders who practice the Golden Rule understand the importance of active listening, empathy, and clear and transparent communication. They create an environment where everyone's voice is heard and respected, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. By treating others as they would like to be treated, leaders encourage open and honest communication, where feedback is given constructively and conflicts are resolved amicably. This promotes a culture of continuous improvement and learning, where individuals feel comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns, leading to better decision-making and problem-solving. 5.3.4 Inspiring and motivating others. Leaders who embody the Golden Rule have the ability to inspire and motivate their team members to achieve their full potential. By treating others with kindness, respect, and fairness, leaders create a positive and supportive work environment that encourages creativity, innovation, and personal growth. When leaders genuinely care about the well-being and success of their team members, they inspire them to go the extra mile and take ownership of their work. By recognizing and appreciating their contributions, leaders boost morale and create a sense of purpose and fulfillment. This not only improves individual performance but also enhances team cohesion and overall organizational success. 5.3.5 Leading with integrity and ethical values. The Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of ethical behavior and treating others with fairness and honesty. Leaders who practice the Golden Rule act with integrity, making decisions that are guided by moral principles and the well-being of their team members and stakeholders. By leading with integrity, leaders set a positive example for their team members, fostering a culture of ethical behavior and accountability. This not only enhances the reputation of the organization but also builds trust and credibility with employees, customers, and other stakeholders. 5.3.6 Developing future leaders. Leaders who embrace the Golden Rule not only focus on their own leadership style but also invest in developing future leaders. They mentor and coach their team members, providing guidance, support, and opportunities for growth. By empowering others to lead and succeed, leaders create a legacy of leadership that extends beyond their own tenure. By practicing the Golden Rule in leadership, leaders inspire and cultivate a new generation of leaders who will continue to uphold the values of empathy, respect, and ethical behavior. This ensures the long-term success and sustainability of the organization and contributes to the development of a more compassionate and inclusive society. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has profound implications for leadership. By treating others as we would like to be treated, leaders can create a positive work culture, build trust and loyalty, enhance communication and collaboration, inspire and motivate others, lead with integrity, and develop future leaders. The Golden Rule provides a guiding principle for leaders to create a work environment that fosters personal growth, well-being, and success for both individuals and the organization as a whole. 5.4 Creating a positive work culture with the Golden Rule. Creating a positive work culture is essential for the success and well-being of any organization. A positive work culture fosters employee engagement, productivity, and satisfaction. It promotes collaboration, innovation, and a sense of belonging among team members. One powerful tool that can help create a positive work culture is the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule, which states, "Treat others as you would like to be treated," is a fundamental principle that can be applied in all aspects of life, including the workplace. When organizations embrace the Golden Rule and integrate it into their values and practices, they can cultivate a work environment that is respectful, supportive, and inclusive. 5.4.1 Leading by example. Creating a positive work culture starts with leadership. Leaders who embody the Golden Rule and lead by example set the tone for the entire organization. When leaders treat their employees with respect, kindness, and fairness, it creates a ripple effect throughout the organization. Employees are more likely to emulate these behaviors and treat their colleagues in the same manner. Leaders can demonstrate the golden rule by actively listening to their employees, valuing their opinions, and providing constructive feedback. They can also show empathy and understanding, recognizing that each employee has unique needs and challenges. By treating employees with dignity and compassion, leaders foster a sense of trust and loyalty, which contributes to a positive work culture. 5.4.2 Encouraging open communication. Open communication is vital for creating a positive work culture. When employees feel comfortable expressing their thoughts, concerns, and ideas, it fosters a sense of belonging and collaboration. The golden rule can guide organizations in promoting open communication by encouraging respectful and honest dialogue. Organizations can establish channels for feedback and suggestions, such as regular team meetings, suggestion boxes, or anonymous surveys. They can also create a safe space for employees to voice their opinions without fear of retribution. By actively listening to their employees' feedback and taking it into consideration, organizations demonstrate that they value their employees' perspectives and are committed to continuous improvement. 5.4.3 Nurturing a supportive environment. A supportive work environment is crucial for employee well-being and engagement. The golden rule can help organizations create a culture of support and collaboration by fostering a sense of empathy and understanding among team members. Organizations can encourage employees to support one another by promoting teamwork, cooperation, and mutual respect. They can provide opportunities for mentorship and professional development, allowing employees to learn from one another and grow together. By recognizing and celebrating individual and team achievements, organizations reinforce a culture of support and appreciation. 5.4.4 Promoting work-life balance. Work-life balance is essential for employee satisfaction and overall well-being. Organizations that prioritize work-life balance demonstrate their commitment to the well-being of their employees. The golden rule can guide organizations in creating policies and practices that support work-life balance. Organizations can offer flexible work arrangements, such as remote work options or flexible hours, to accommodate employees' personal needs and responsibilities. They can also encourage employees to take breaks, vacations, and time off to recharge and maintain a healthy work-life balance. By promoting work-life balance, organizations show that they value their employees' personal lives and recognize the importance of their overall happiness and fulfillment. 5.4.5 Fostering a culture of appreciation. Appreciation is a powerful motivator and can significantly contribute to a positive work culture. The golden rule encourages organizations to recognize and appreciate the contributions of their employees. Organizations can foster a culture of appreciation by regularly acknowledging and celebrating employee achievements, both big and small. This can be done through public recognition, rewards and incentives, or simply expressing gratitude and saying, "Thank you." By showing appreciation, organizations not only boost employee morale but also create a sense of belonging and loyalty. 5.4.6 Resolving conflicts with empathy and respect. Conflicts are inevitable in any workplace, but how they are handled can greatly impact the work culture. The golden rule can guide organizations in resolving conflicts with empathy and respect, fostering a culture of understanding and collaboration. Organizations can encourage employees to approach conflicts with an open mind and a willingness to listen and understand different perspectives. Mediation and conflict resolution training can equip employees with the skills to navigate conflicts constructively. By promoting empathy, active listening, and respectful communication, organizations can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth and strengthen relationships among team members. 5.4.7 Embracing diversity and inclusion. Diversity and inclusion are essential for creating a positive work culture that values and respects all individuals. The golden rule can guide organizations in embracing diversity and fostering an inclusive environment. Organizations can actively seek diversity in their hiring practices, ensuring that their workforce reflects a wide range of backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. They can also provide diversity and inclusion training to educate employees on the importance of embracing differences and creating an inclusive workplace. By valuing and respecting each individual's unique contributions, organizations can harness the power of diversity and create a work culture that celebrates and supports all employees. In conclusion, creating a positive work culture is crucial for the success and well-being of organizations. The golden rule provides a guiding principle that can help organizations cultivate a work environment that is respectful, supportive, and inclusive. By leading by example, encouraging open communication, nurturing a supportive environment, promoting work-life balance, fostering a culture of appreciation, resolving conflicts with empathy and respect, and embracing diversity and inclusion, organizations can create a positive work culture that benefits both employees and the organization as a whole. 6. The golden rule in politics. 6.1 The role of the golden rule in political decision-making. Politics is a complex and often contentious field, where decisions are made that have far-reaching consequences for individuals and society as a whole. In this chapter, we explore the role of the golden rule in political decision-making and how it can contribute to a more compassionate and just society. The golden rule, which states, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," is a fundamental principle that promotes empathy, fairness, and respect for others. While it is often associated with personal interactions, its application in the political realm can have profound effects on governance, social justice, and international relations. 6.1.1 Promoting empathy and understanding. One of the key aspects of the Golden Rule is its emphasis on empathy. In political decision-making, empathy plays a crucial role in understanding the needs and concerns of different individuals and communities. By putting oneself in the shoes of others, politicians can gain a deeper understanding of the impact their decisions may have on various groups. Empathy allows politicians to move beyond their own perspectives and consider the broader implications of their actions. It encourages them to listen to diverse voices, engage in dialogue, and seek common ground. By practicing empathy, politicians can foster a more inclusive and compassionate political environment that values the well-being of all citizens. 6.1.2 Ensuring fairness and justice. The Golden Rule also promotes fairness and justice in political decision-making. It reminds politicians to treat others with the same fairness and respect they would expect for themselves. This principle is particularly important when it comes to issues of social and economic inequality. By applying the Golden Rule, politicians can strive to create policies that address systemic injustices and promote equal opportunities for all. They can work towards reducing income disparities, improving access to education and healthcare, and ensuring that marginalized communities are not left behind. The Golden Rule serves as a moral compass that guides politicians towards decisions that prioritize the well-being and dignity of every individual. 6.1.3 Building trust and collaboration. Political decision-making often involves collaboration and negotiation among different stakeholders. The Golden Rule can play a crucial role in building trust and fostering productive relationships between politicians, interest groups, and the public. By treating others with respect and fairness, politicians can create an environment of trust and cooperation. This, in turn, can lead to more effective decision-making processes and outcomes. When politicians approach their work with a commitment to the Golden Rule, they are more likely to engage in constructive dialogue, seek common ground, and find mutually beneficial solutions to complex problems. 6.1.4 Balancing competing interests. Politics is often characterized by competing interests and conflicting priorities. The Golden Rule can help politicians navigate these challenges by encouraging them to consider the perspectives and needs of all stakeholders involved. By applying the Golden Rule, politicians can strive to find a balance between different interests and work towards solutions that are fair and equitable. This requires a willingness to listen, compromise, and make decisions that prioritize the greater good over personal or partisan interests. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle that reminds politicians of their responsibility to serve the common good and make decisions that benefit society as a whole. 6.1.5 Promoting ethical leadership. Ethical leadership is essential for a healthy and functioning political system. The Golden Rule provides a framework for politicians to cultivate ethical behavior and decision-making. By practicing the Golden Rule, politicians can lead by example and inspire others to follow suit. They can demonstrate integrity, honesty, and a commitment to the well-being of all citizens. Ethical leadership based on the Golden Rule fosters trust, accountability, and transparency, which are essential for a thriving democracy. 6.1.6 The Golden Rule in policy making. The Golden Rule can also inform the development and implementation of policies. When crafting policies, politicians can consider how they would want to be treated if they were in the same situation as those affected by the policy. This perspective can help ensure that policies are fair, just, and considerate of the needs and rights of all individuals. Furthermore, the Golden Rule can guide politicians in evaluating the potential impact of policies on different groups and communities. It encourages them to consider the long-term consequences and unintended effects of their decisions. By applying the Golden Rule to policymaking, politicians can strive to create a more equitable and inclusive society. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a significant role to play in political decision-making. By promoting empathy, fairness, collaboration, and ethical leadership, it can contribute to a more compassionate and just society. When politicians embrace the Golden Rule, they can make decisions that prioritize the well-being and dignity of all individuals, leading to a more harmonious and inclusive political landscape. 6.2 Applying the Golden Rule in governance. Governance plays a crucial role in shaping the functioning of societies and the well-being of its citizens. It involves the process of decision-making, policy formulation, and implementation of laws and regulations. In recent years, there has been a growing recognition of the importance of ethical principles in governance, and the Golden Rule provides a valuable framework for guiding the actions of those in positions of power. The Golden Rule, which states, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," emphasizes the importance of treating others with fairness, respect, and empathy. When applied in the context of governance, it can have a profound impact on the way leaders make decisions and interact with their constituents. 6.2.1 Promoting fairness and justice. One of the fundamental principles of the Golden Rule is fairness. In governance, this means ensuring that policies and laws are just and equitable, treating all individuals and groups fairly and impartially. By applying the Golden Rule, leaders can strive to create a society where everyone has equal opportunities and access to resources, regardless of their background or social status. When making decisions, leaders can ask themselves how they would feel if they were in the position of those affected by their choices. This empathetic perspective can help them consider the potential consequences of their actions and make decisions that prioritize the well-being and rights of all individuals. 6.2.2 Fostering transparency and accountability. Transparency and accountability are essential pillars of good governance. The Golden Rule encourages leaders to be transparent in their decision-making processes and to be accountable for their actions. By treating others as they would like to be treated, leaders can cultivate an environment of trust and openness, where citizens feel informed and included in the governance process. Leaders can apply the Golden Rule by actively seeking input from their constituents, listening to their concerns, and involving them in decision-making processes. This inclusive approach not only promotes transparency but also ensures that the diverse perspectives and needs of the community are taken into account. Furthermore, leaders can hold themselves accountable by being open to feedback, admitting mistakes, and taking responsibility for their actions. By treating others with respect and humility, leaders can set an example for ethical behavior and inspire trust among the people they govern. 6.2.3 Promoting empathy and compassion. Empathy is a key component of the Golden Rule, and it is crucial in governance as well. By putting themselves in the shoes of those they govern, leaders can better understand their needs, concerns, and aspirations. This understanding can inform policy decisions and help leaders address the challenges faced by their constituents. Applying the Golden Rule in governance involves actively seeking to understand the experiences and perspectives of different individuals and groups within society. It requires leaders to listen attentively, show compassion, and consider the impact of their decisions on the most vulnerable members of the community. By promoting empathy and compassion, leaders can foster a sense of unity and solidarity within society. They can work towards bridging divides, reducing inequalities, and creating a more inclusive and harmonious society. 6.2.4 Building trust and collaboration. Trust is a vital element in effective governance. When leaders apply the Golden Rule, they demonstrate their commitment to treating others with fairness, respect, and dignity. This commitment builds trust among the people they govern, fostering a positive relationship between leaders and citizens. By applying the Golden Rule, leaders can also encourage collaboration and cooperation among different stakeholders. They can create platforms for dialogue, where diverse perspectives can be shared and consensus can be reached. This collaborative approach to governance not only leads to better decision-making but also strengthens the social fabric of the community. 6.2.5 Ensuring long-term sustainability. The Golden Rule also has implications for sustainable governance. By considering the long-term consequences of their actions, leaders can make decisions that prioritize the well-being of future generations. This involves taking into account environmental sustainability, economic stability, and social cohesion. Leaders can apply the Golden Rule by considering how their decisions will impact the environment and the resources available to future generations. They can promote sustainable practices, invest in renewable energy, and prioritize conservation efforts. By doing so, leaders can ensure that the needs of the present are met without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In conclusion, applying the Golden Rule in governance can have a transformative impact on societies. By promoting fairness, transparency, empathy, trust, and sustainability, leaders can create a governance framework that prioritizes the well-being and rights of all individuals. The Golden Rule provides a moral compass for leaders, guiding their actions and decisions towards a more just, inclusive, and harmonious society. 6.3 The Golden Rule and Social Justice. Social justice is a concept that encompasses the fair and equitable distribution of resources, opportunities, and privileges within a society. It is about ensuring that every individual, regardless of their background or circumstances, has equal access to basic human rights and a chance to thrive. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has a profound connection to the principles of social justice. 6.3.1 Promoting equality and fairness. At its core, the Golden Rule calls for fairness and equality in our interactions with others. It encourages us to consider the impact of our actions on those around us and to treat everyone with dignity and respect. By following the Golden Rule, we can challenge the systemic inequalities and biases that exist in society. Social justice requires us to recognize and address the disparities that exist based on factors such as race, gender, socioeconomic status, and more. The Golden Rule reminds us that we should strive for a society where everyone is treated fairly, regardless of their background or identity. It calls us to actively work towards dismantling the barriers that prevent equal opportunities for all. 6.3.2 Advocating for marginalized communities. The Golden Rule also compels us to stand up for the rights and well-being of marginalized communities. It urges us to use our privilege and influence to amplify the voices of those who are often silenced or ignored. By practicing empathy and compassion, we can better understand the struggles faced by marginalized groups and work towards creating a more just and inclusive society. Social justice movements often arise from a deep sense of empathy and a desire to address the injustices faced by specific communities. The Golden Rule provides a moral framework for these movements, reminding us that we have a responsibility to advocate for the rights and dignity of all individuals. It encourages us to challenge discriminatory practices and systems that perpetuate inequality. 6.3.3 Addressing systemic injustice. Systemic injustice refers to the ways in which societal structures and institutions perpetuate inequality and discrimination. The Golden Rule calls us to examine these systems critically and work towards transforming them to ensure fairness and justice for all. By applying the Golden Rule to social justice issues, we can identify and challenge the systemic barriers that prevent marginalized communities from accessing the same opportunities as others. It prompts us to question the status quo and advocate for policies and practices that promote equality and inclusivity. 6.3.4 Restorative Justice and Reconciliation. Restorative justice is an approach that focuses on repairing harm caused by wrongdoing and promoting healing and reconciliation. It emphasizes the importance of addressing the needs of both the victim and the offender, as well as the wider community. The Golden Rule aligns with the principles of restorative justice by emphasizing empathy, understanding, and the restoration of relationships. In the context of social justice, restorative justice offers an alternative to punitive measures that often perpetuate cycles of violence and oppression. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can foster a culture of forgiveness, understanding, and reconciliation. It encourages us to seek solutions that prioritize healing and the well-being of all individuals involved. 6.3.5 Intersectionality and the Golden Rule. Intersectionality recognizes that individuals experience multiple forms of oppression and discrimination based on the intersection of their various identities. The Golden Rule acknowledges the importance of recognizing and valuing the unique experiences and perspectives of individuals from diverse backgrounds. By applying the Golden Rule through an intersectional lens, we can better understand the complex ways in which different forms of oppression intersect and compound each other. It prompts us to consider the specific needs and challenges faced by individuals who belong to multiple marginalized groups. This understanding allows us to advocate for social justice in a more inclusive and comprehensive manner. 6.3.6 The role of empathy in social justice. Empathy is a fundamental aspect of the Golden Rule and plays a crucial role in promoting social justice. It involves putting ourselves in the shoes of others, understanding their experiences, and recognizing their humanity. By cultivating empathy, we can develop a deeper understanding of the injustices faced by others and work towards creating a more compassionate and equitable society. Empathy allows us to bridge the gaps that exist between different communities and fosters a sense of solidarity. It encourages us to listen to the stories and experiences of others, to validate their emotions, and to take action to address their needs. By practicing empathy, we can build connections and relationships that are essential for creating lasting social change. In conclusion, the Golden Rule and social justice are deeply interconnected. The Golden Rule calls us to treat others with fairness, respect, and empathy, which are the core principles of social justice. By applying the Golden Rule in our interactions and advocating for equality and inclusivity, we can contribute to the creation of a more just and equitable society. 6.4 The Golden Rule in International Relations. International relations refer to the interactions and relationships between different countries and the way they conduct their affairs on a global scale. It encompasses diplomacy, trade, cooperation, conflict resolution, and the pursuit of common goals. In this chapter, we explore the role of the Golden Rule in shaping international relations and promoting global harmony. 6.4.1 The Golden Rule is a guiding principle. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has profound implications for international relations. At its core, the Golden Rule promotes empathy, respect, and fairness, which are essential for fostering positive and constructive relationships between nations. When applied to international relations, the Golden Rule encourages countries to consider the interests and well-being of other nations, just as they would their own. It calls for a shift from self-centered policies to a more inclusive and cooperative approach, where nations work together to address global challenges and promote mutual prosperity. 6.4.2 Promoting Peace and Conflict Resolution. One of the key contributions of the Golden Rule to international relations is its potential to promote peace and conflict resolution. By encouraging nations to treat others with respect and fairness, the Golden Rule provides a framework for resolving disputes through dialogue, negotiation, and compromise. Instead of resorting to aggression or violence, countries can apply the Golden Rule to understand the perspectives and concerns of other nations. This empathetic approach can help build trust, reduce tensions, and create an environment conducive to peaceful resolutions. 6.4.3 Fostering Intercultural Understanding. Cultural diversity is a defining characteristic of our globalized world. The Golden Rule can play a crucial role in fostering intercultural understanding and promoting harmonious coexistence among nations. By embracing the Golden Rule, countries can recognize and appreciate the cultural differences of others. This understanding can lead to greater tolerance, respect, and acceptance, which are essential for building strong and inclusive international relationships. 6.4.4 Collaboration for Global Challenges. The Golden Rule encourages nations to collaborate and work together to address global challenges such as climate change, poverty, and inequality. These issues transcend national boundaries and require collective action to achieve meaningful solutions. By applying the Golden Rule, countries can recognize their shared responsibility and interdependence. They can pool their resources, knowledge, and expertise to tackle these challenges in a cooperative and sustainable manner. This collaborative approach not only benefits individual nations but also contributes to the overall well-being of humanity. 6.4.5 Human Rights and Social Justice. The Golden Rule serves as a moral compass for promoting human rights and social justice in international relations. It calls for the fair treatment of all individuals, regardless of their nationality, ethnicity, or social status. By upholding the principles of the Golden Rule, nations can strive for equality, justice, and dignity for all people. This includes respecting and protecting human rights, promoting democratic values, and working towards the eradication of discrimination and oppression. 6.4.6 The Golden Rule and Global Governance. The Golden Rule can also guide the principles and practices of global governance. It encourages nations to adopt transparent, accountable, and inclusive decision-making processes that consider the interests of all stakeholders. By embracing the Golden Rule, countries can promote good governance, strengthen international institutions, and enhance the effectiveness of global cooperation. This can lead to more equitable and sustainable outcomes in areas such as trade, development, and peacekeeping. 6.4.7 Overcoming Challenges and Building Trust. While the Golden Rule offers a powerful framework for international relations, it is not without its challenges. Differences in national interests, power dynamics, and historical conflicts can hinder the application of the Golden Rule in practice. However, by recognizing these challenges and actively working towards overcoming them, nations can build trust and foster a culture of cooperation. This requires open dialogue, mutual respect, and a commitment to finding common ground for the greater good. 6.4.8 The Golden Rule and the Future of Humanity. In an increasingly interconnected world, the Golden Rule holds immense potential for shaping the future of humanity. By embracing its principles, nations can move towards a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world. The Golden Rule challenges us to transcend narrow self-interests and consider the well-being of others, both within and beyond our borders. It calls for a global mindset that values cooperation, empathy, and respect for the dignity of all individuals. As we navigate the complexities of international relations, let us remember the timeless wisdom of the Golden Rule. By living by its principles, we can forge a path towards a brighter future, where nations work together in harmony, understanding, and mutual respect. 7. The Golden Rule in Religion. 7.1 The Golden Rule in Christianity. Christianity, one of the world's largest religions, places great emphasis on the Golden Rule as a guiding principle for moral behavior and interpersonal relationships. The teachings of Jesus Christ, the central figure in Christianity, highlight the importance of treating others with love, compassion, and respect. The Golden Rule, often referred to as the law of love, is deeply rooted in the teachings of Jesus and is considered a fundamental principle for Christians to follow. 7.1.1 The Teachings of Jesus. In the New Testament of the Bible, Jesus teaches his followers the Golden Rule in various passages. One of the most well-known instances is found in the Gospel of Matthew, where Jesus says, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the prophets." Matthew 7:12, NIV. This statement encapsulates the essence of the Golden Rule and its significance in Christian ethics. Jesus' teachings go beyond simply treating others as we would like to be treated. He emphasizes the importance of selflessness, forgiveness, and unconditional love. Jesus teaches his disciples to love their enemies, bless those who curse them, and pray for those who mistreat them. Matthew 5:43-48. This radical approach challenges Christians to extend kindness and compassion even to those who may not deserve it. 7.1.2 Love for God and Neighbor. Central to the Golden Rule in Christianity is the commandment to love God and love one's neighbor. Jesus states that the two greatest commandments are to love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 22:37-39, NIV. These commandments are interconnected, as Jesus teaches that loving one's neighbor is an expression of love for God. The concept of neighbor in Christianity extends beyond geographical proximity or personal affinity. Jesus expands the definition of neighbor to include all people, regardless of their background, ethnicity, or social status. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, Jesus teaches that a neighbor is anyone who shows mercy and compassion to those in need. Luke 10:25-37. This parable emphasizes the importance of selfless love and care for others, regardless of their differences. 7.1.3 Following the example of Jesus. For Christians, the Golden Rule is not merely a moral guideline but a call to imitate the character of Jesus Christ. Jesus is seen as the perfect embodiment of love, compassion, and selflessness. His life and teachings serve as a model for Christians to follow in their interactions with others. Christians believe that through the indwelling of the Holy Spirit, they are empowered to live out the Golden Rule in their daily lives. The Apostle Paul encourages believers to clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Colossians 3:12, NIV. This transformational process involves aligning one's thoughts, attitudes, and actions with the teachings of Jesus. 7.1.4 The Golden Rule in Christian Ethics. The Golden Rule forms the foundation of Christian ethics, guiding believers in their moral decision-making and behavior. It encourages Christians to consider the impact of their actions on others and to treat them with fairness, empathy, and respect. By following the Golden Rule, Christians strive to create a community characterized by love, unity, and mutual care. In addition to interpersonal relationships, the Golden Rule also extends to how Christians engage with broader societal issues. It calls believers to advocate for justice, defend the oppressed, and care for the marginalized. Christians are encouraged to use their resources and influence to promote the well-being of others and to work towards a more just and compassionate society. 7.1.5 The Golden Rule and Salvation. For Christians, the Golden Rule is not a means of earning salvation but a response to God's love and grace. Christians believe that they are saved by faith in Jesus Christ and his sacrificial death on the cross. However, the Golden Rule serves as a visible expression of one's faith and a reflection of the transformed heart. Living by the Golden Rule is seen as a natural outflow of a genuine relationship with God. As Christians experience God's love and forgiveness, they are compelled to extend the same love and forgiveness to others. The Golden Rule becomes a tangible way for Christians to demonstrate their faith and share the message of God's love with the world. In conclusion, the Golden Rule holds a central place in Christianity, guiding believers in their relationships with God and others. It encapsulates the teachings of Jesus Christ, emphasizing love, compassion, and selflessness. By following the Golden Rule, Christians seek to imitate the character of Jesus and create a community characterized by love, justice, and unity. Living by the Golden Rule is not only a moral obligation but a response to God's love and a reflection of one's faith. 7.2 The Golden Rule in Islam. Islam, one of the world's major religions, places great emphasis on the concept of the Golden Rule. Known as the ethic of reciprocity, the Golden Rule is deeply rooted in Islamic teachings and serves as a guiding principle for Muslims in their interactions with others. In Islam, the Golden Rule is not only a moral principle but also a fundamental aspect of faith and spirituality. 7.2.1 The Quran and the Golden Rule. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, contains numerous verses that highlight the importance of treating others with kindness, compassion, and fairness. These teachings align closely with the Golden Rule, emphasizing the need for Muslims to treat others as they would like to be treated themselves. One of the most well-known verses in the Quran that reflects the Golden Rule is found in Surah Al-Hujurat, 49:13. O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Indeed, Allah is knowing and acquainted. This verse emphasizes the equality of all human beings and encourages Muslims to recognize and respect the diversity among people. It teaches Muslims to treat others with respect, regardless of their race, ethnicity, or social status. 7.2.2 The Prophet Muhammad and the Golden Rule. The teachings and actions of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also exemplify the Golden Rule in Islam. He consistently demonstrated kindness, compassion, and fairness in his interactions with others, regardless of their background or beliefs. The Prophet Muhammad PBUH said, "None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself." This hadith saying of the Prophet encapsulates the essence of the Golden Rule in Islam. It encourages Muslims to have genuine care and concern for others, wishing for them what they would wish for themselves. The Prophet Muhammad PBUH also emphasized the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation. He said, "The strong is not the one who overcomes the people by his strength, but the strong is the one who controls himself while in anger." This teaching highlights the need for Muslims to exercise self-control and forgiveness, even in the face of adversity. 7.2.3 Compassion and Charity in Islam. Islam places a strong emphasis on compassion and charity towards others, which are integral aspects of the Golden Rule. Muslims are encouraged to show kindness and generosity to those in need, regardless of their religious or social background. Zakat, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, is a form of obligatory charity that Muslims are required to give to the less fortunate. This act of giving reflects the Golden Rule by promoting empathy and compassion towards those who are less fortunate. Additionally, Muslims are encouraged to engage in acts of voluntary charity, known as sadaqah. These acts can take various forms, such as providing food, clothing, or financial assistance to those in need. By practicing charity, Muslims embody the Golden Rule by treating others with kindness and helping to alleviate their suffering. 7.2.4 Justice and Fairness in Islam. Islam places a strong emphasis on justice and fairness, which are essential components of the Golden Rule. Muslims are encouraged to uphold justice in all aspects of their lives, treating others with fairness and equality. The Quran states, "O you who have believed, be persistently standing firm in justice, witnesses for Allah, even if it be against yourselves or parents and relatives. Whether one is rich or poor, Allah is more worthy of both. So follow not personal inclination, lest you not be just. And if you distort your testimony or refuse to give it, then indeed Allah is ever, with what you do, acquainted." Surah An-Nisa, 4:135. This verse emphasizes the importance of justice, even if it means going against one's own interests or the interests of loved ones. It encourages Muslims to be fair and just in their dealings with others, regardless of their personal biases or affiliations. 7.2.5 The Golden Rule and Interfaith Dialogue. The Golden Rule in Islam also extends to interfaith dialogue and interactions with people of different religious beliefs. Muslims are encouraged to engage in respectful and peaceful dialogue with people of other faiths, treating them with the same kindness and respect they would expect for themselves. The Quran states, "And do not argue with the people of the scripture except in a way that is best, except for those who commit injustice among them, and say, we believe in that which has been revealed to us and revealed to you. And our God and your God is one, and we are Muslims in submission to him." Surah Al-Ankabut, 29:46. This verse highlights the importance of engaging in dialogue with people of other faiths in a respectful and compassionate manner. It encourages Muslims to find common ground and promote understanding, fostering harmonious relationships based on the principles of the Golden Rule. In conclusion, the Golden Rule holds great significance in Islam. It is deeply rooted in the teachings of the Quran and exemplified by the actions of Prophet Muhammad PBUH. Muslims are encouraged to treat others with kindness, compassion, and fairness, embodying the principles of the Golden Rule in their daily lives. By practicing the Golden Rule, Muslims strive to create a more harmonious and just society, reflecting the core values of Islam. 7.3 The Golden Rule in Buddhism. Buddhism, one of the world's major religions, is deeply rooted in the principles of compassion, kindness, and non-harming. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, aligns closely with the core teachings of Buddhism. While the Golden Rule is not explicitly stated in Buddhist scriptures, its essence can be found in various teachings and practices within the Buddhist tradition. 7.3.1 The Principle of Loving Kindness. At the heart of Buddhism is the principle of loving kindness, known as metta in Pali or maitri in Sanskrit. This principle encourages individuals to cultivate a boundless and unconditional love for all beings, without discrimination or attachment. It is a practice that extends compassion and goodwill to oneself and others, promoting harmony and well-being. The Golden Rule in Buddhism can be seen as an extension of the principle of loving kindness. By treating others with kindness, respect, and compassion, we create a positive and harmonious environment that benefits both ourselves and those around us. This practice aligns with the Buddhist belief in the interconnectedness of all beings and the understanding that our actions have consequences. 7.3.2 The Practice of Non-Harming. Another fundamental principle in Buddhism is the practice of non-harming, known as ahimsa in Sanskrit. This principle emphasizes the importance of refraining from causing harm to oneself and others, both through physical actions and through speech and thoughts. It is a commitment to live in a way that promotes peace, compassion, and the well-being of all beings. The Golden Rule in Buddhism can be seen as an embodiment of the practice of non-harming. By treating others with kindness and compassion, we refrain from causing harm to them. This practice extends not only to our actions but also to our words and thoughts. It encourages us to cultivate mindfulness and awareness of how our thoughts and intentions can impact others, promoting a more peaceful and harmonious way of living. 7.3.3 Compassion and Empathy in Buddhism. Compassion and empathy are central to the teachings of Buddhism. The Buddha himself emphasized the importance of understanding and alleviating the suffering of all beings. The Golden Rule in Buddhism encourages individuals to cultivate compassion and empathy towards others, recognizing their shared humanity and the interconnectedness of all life. By putting ourselves in the shoes of others and treating them with the same kindness and understanding that we desire, we develop a deep sense of empathy. This practice helps us to break down barriers of separation and cultivate a sense of unity and interconnectedness with all beings. It allows us to see beyond our own self-interest and to act in ways that promote the well-being and happiness of others. 7.3.4 The Practice of Generosity. Generosity, or dana, is a core practice in Buddhism. It involves giving selflessly and without attachment, whether it be material possessions, time, or support. The practice of generosity is seen as a means of cultivating compassion, breaking down the barriers of self-centeredness, and fostering a sense of interconnectedness with others. The Golden Rule in Buddhism can be seen as an expression of the practice of generosity. By treating others with kindness and compassion, we are giving them the gift of our understanding, support, and goodwill. This practice of giving without expectation of return not only benefits others but also brings joy and fulfillment to our own lives. 7.3.5 Mindfulness and the Golden Rule. Mindfulness, or sati, is a fundamental practice in Buddhism. It involves cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of the present moment, including our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Mindfulness allows us to develop a deep understanding of ourselves and others, promoting clarity, compassion, and wisdom. The Golden Rule in Buddhism can be practiced through mindfulness. By being fully present and aware in our interactions with others, we can cultivate a deep understanding of their needs, desires, and struggles. This awareness enables us to respond with kindness, compassion, and respect, treating others in the way that we would like to be treated. In conclusion, while the Golden Rule is not explicitly stated in Buddhist scriptures, its essence can be found in the teachings and practices of Buddhism. The principles of loving kindness, non-harming, compassion, empathy, generosity, and mindfulness all align closely with the Golden Rule. By embodying these principles in our thoughts, words, and actions, we can cultivate a more compassionate, harmonious, and interconnected world. 7.4 The Golden Rule in Hinduism. Hinduism, one of the oldest religions in the world, encompasses a rich and diverse set of beliefs and practices. At its core, Hinduism emphasizes the importance of living a righteous and ethical life. The concept of the Golden Rule, although not explicitly mentioned in Hindu scriptures, aligns closely with the fundamental principles of Hinduism. 7.4.1 Ahimsa, Nonviolence and Compassion. Ahimsa, meaning nonviolence, is a central principle in Hinduism. It is the practice of refraining from causing harm to any living being, both physically and mentally. Ahimsa is deeply rooted in the belief that all living beings are interconnected and possess a divine essence. This principle is closely related to the Golden Rule, as it encourages individuals to treat others with kindness, empathy, and compassion. In Hinduism, the concept of ahimsa extends beyond human beings to include animals, plants, and the environment. Hindus are encouraged to live in harmony with nature and to protect and preserve all forms of life. By practicing ahimsa, individuals cultivate a sense of respect and reverence for all living beings, promoting peace and harmony in society. 7.4.2 Karma, Cause and Effect. Karma, the law of cause and effect, is another fundamental concept in Hinduism. According to this principle, every action has consequences, either in this life or in future lives. The Golden Rule aligns with the concept of karma, as it emphasizes the importance of treating others with kindness and respect. Hindus believe that by practicing the Golden Rule and treating others as they would like to be treated, they accumulate positive karma, which leads to a more favorable future. The concept of karma also highlights the interconnectedness of all beings. Hindus believe that their actions not only affect themselves but also impact the collective consciousness of humanity. By practicing the Golden Rule, individuals contribute to the overall well-being and spiritual growth of society. 7.4.3 Dharma, Duty and Righteousness. Dharma, often translated as duty or righteousness, is a key principle in Hinduism. It refers to the moral and ethical responsibilities that individuals have in their respective roles and relationships. The Golden Rule aligns with the concept of dharma, as it emphasizes the importance of treating others with fairness, honesty, and integrity. In Hinduism, individuals are encouraged to fulfill their dharma in all aspects of life, including family, society, and profession. By practicing the Golden Rule, individuals uphold their dharma and contribute to the overall harmony and well-being of society. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle for individuals to make ethical decisions and act in accordance with their dharma. 7.4.4 Seva, Selfless Service. Seva, meaning selfless service, is a core value in Hinduism. It involves performing acts of kindness and service without expecting anything in return. The Golden Rule aligns with the concept of seva, as it encourages individuals to selflessly serve others and contribute to the welfare of society. Hindus believe that through seva, individuals can transcend their ego and cultivate a sense of unity and interconnectedness with all beings. By practicing the Golden Rule and serving others with love and compassion, individuals not only uplift the lives of those they serve but also experience personal growth and spiritual fulfillment. 7.4.5 Maitri, Loving Kindness. Maitri, meaning loving kindness, is a concept that emphasizes the cultivation of a loving and compassionate attitude towards all beings. It encourages individuals to treat others with kindness, empathy, and understanding. The Golden Rule aligns with the principle of Maitri, as it promotes the practice of treating others with the same love and kindness that one desires for themselves. In Hinduism, Maitri extends beyond personal relationships to include all beings. By practicing the Golden Rule and cultivating Maitri, individuals contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and harmonious society. 7.4.6 The Golden Rule in Hindu Scriptures. While the Golden Rule is not explicitly mentioned in Hindu scriptures, its essence can be found in various teachings and stories. The Upanishads, which are philosophical texts in Hinduism, emphasize the importance of treating others with respect and kindness. The Bhagavad Gita, a sacred Hindu scripture, teaches the principles of righteousness, duty, and compassion, which align closely with the Golden Rule. Additionally, the stories and teachings of Hindu deities, such as Lord Rama and Lord Krishna, exemplify the practice of treating others with love, compassion, and fairness. These stories serve as moral and ethical guides for Hindus, inspiring them to live by the principles of the Golden Rule. In conclusion, while the Golden Rule is not explicitly mentioned in Hindu scriptures, its principles align closely with the core values and teachings of Hinduism. Concepts such as ahimsa, karma, dharma, seva, and maitri emphasize the importance of treating others with kindness, compassion, and respect. By practicing the Golden Rule, Hindus strive to create a more harmonious and compassionate society, in alignment with the teachings of their faith. 7.5 The Golden Rule in Other Religions. While the Golden Rule is often associated with Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and Hinduism, it is important to recognize that the principle of treating others as you would like to be treated is found in various other religions as well. In this section, we will explore how the Golden Rule is expressed and valued in some of these lesser-known religions. 7.5.1 Jainism. Jainism, an ancient Indian religion, places a strong emphasis on nonviolence and compassion towards all living beings. The Golden Rule, known as Parasparopagraho Jivanam, is a fundamental principle in Jainism. It teaches that one should treat all living beings with kindness and respect, as they are interconnected and share the same essence of life. Jains believe that by practicing nonviolence and showing empathy towards others, they can attain spiritual liberation and live a life of harmony. 7.5.2 Sikhism. Sikhism, a monotheistic religion founded in the 15th century in Punjab, India, also upholds the Golden Rule in its teachings. Sikhs believe in the concept of seva, which means selfless service to others. This principle encourages Sikhs to treat others with kindness, compassion, and equality. By practicing the Golden Rule, Sikhs aim to create a society based on justice, love, and respect for all individuals, regardless of their background or beliefs. 7.5.3 Baha, A Faith. The Baha, A Faith, a relatively new religion that originated in the 19th century, emphasizes the unity of all religions and the importance of promoting peace and harmony among people of different backgrounds. The Golden Rule, known as, O Son of Spirit, is a central teaching in the Bahá'í faith. It encourages individuals to treat others with love, fairness, and respect, and to strive for the betterment of society as a whole. Baha'is believe that by practicing the Golden Rule, they can contribute to the establishment of a peaceful and just world. 7.5.4 Confucianism. Confucianism, an ancient Chinese philosophy, focuses on the cultivation of moral virtues and the establishment of harmonious relationships within society. While Confucianism does not explicitly mention the Golden Rule, its teachings emphasize the importance of benevolence, righteousness, and reciprocity. Confucius, the founder of Confucianism, taught that individuals should treat others with kindness, respect, and fairness, and that by doing so, they can contribute to the well-being of society as a whole. 7.5.5 Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrianism, one of the oldest known religions, originated in ancient Persia and influenced many later religions. The Golden Rule, known as Humata, Hukta, Varshta, is a central principle in Zoroastrianism. It teaches individuals to think good thoughts, speak good words, and perform good deeds. Zoroastrians believe that by practicing the Golden Rule, they can contribute to the triumph of good over evil and the betterment of the world. 7.5.6 Indigenous religions. Indigenous religions, which encompass a wide range of beliefs and practices among different cultures around the world, often emphasize the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of living in harmony with nature. While the Golden Rule may not be explicitly mentioned in these religions, the principles of respect, reciprocity, and stewardship towards the earth and all its inhabitants align with the essence of the Golden Rule. Indigenous peoples strive to live in balance and harmony with the natural world, recognizing that their actions have consequences for future generations. In conclusion, the Golden Rule is not limited to a few specific religions but is a universal principle that can be found in various religious and philosophical traditions. Whether it is Jainism, Sikhism, the Bahá'í faith, Confucianism, Zoroastrianism, or indigenous religions, the Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle for individuals to treat others with kindness, compassion, and respect. By practicing the Golden Rule, adherents of these religions aim to create a more harmonious and just world, where all individuals are valued and treated with dignity. 8. The Golden Rule and self-reflection. 8.1 Practicing the Golden Rule towards oneself. Practicing the Golden Rule towards oneself is an essential aspect of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. While the Golden Rule is often associated with how we treat others, it is equally important to extend the same kindness, compassion, and respect to ourselves. In this section, we will explore the significance of self-compassion, personal growth, and overcoming obstacles in living by the Golden Rule. 8.1.1 Cultivating self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating oneself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, especially in times of difficulty or failure. It involves acknowledging our own suffering and responding to it with empathy and care. When we practice self-compassion, we are essentially applying the Golden Rule to ourselves, treating ourselves as we would treat others. One way to cultivate self-compassion is by practicing self-care. This involves taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It means prioritizing activities that nourish and rejuvenate us, such as getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, engaging in regular exercise, and engaging in activities that bring us joy and relaxation. Another important aspect of self-compassion is self-forgiveness. We all make mistakes and experience failures at times. Instead of being overly critical and judgmental towards ourselves, we can practice self-forgiveness by acknowledging our mistakes, learning from them, and letting go of self-blame and guilt. By treating ourselves with forgiveness and understanding, we create a space for growth and self-improvement. 8.1.2 The Golden Rule and Personal Growth. Practicing the Golden Rule towards oneself is closely linked to personal growth and development. When we treat ourselves with kindness, respect, and compassion, we create an environment that fosters growth and self-improvement. By valuing our own well-being and happiness, we are more likely to engage in activities that promote personal growth. One way to promote personal growth is through self-reflection. Taking the time to reflect on our thoughts, emotions, and actions allows us to gain insight into ourselves and our behaviors. It helps us identify areas for improvement and make necessary changes. By practicing self-reflection, we can align our actions with our values and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Setting goals is another important aspect of personal growth. By setting realistic and meaningful goals, we can challenge ourselves to grow and achieve our full potential. When we practice the Golden Rule towards ourselves, we set goals that are aligned with our values and promote our well-being. We treat ourselves with the same level of respect and consideration that we would extend to others. 8.1.3 Overcoming obstacles to living by the Golden Rule. Living by the Golden Rule towards oneself can sometimes be challenging, as we may face various obstacles that hinder our ability to treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. It is important to recognize and overcome these obstacles in order to fully embrace the principles of the Golden Rule in our own lives. One common obstacle is self-criticism and negative self-talk. We often have an inner critic that judges and criticizes our every move. This negative self-talk can be detrimental to our well-being and prevent us from practicing self-compassion. Overcoming this obstacle requires cultivating self-awareness and challenging our negative thoughts. By replacing self-criticism with self-compassion and positive affirmations, we can create a more nurturing and supportive inner dialogue. Another obstacle is the pressure to prioritize others' needs over our own. While it is important to be considerate and compassionate towards others, it should not come at the expense of our own well-being. Overcoming this obstacle involves setting healthy boundaries and learning to say no when necessary. By valuing our own needs and taking care of ourselves, we are better able to show up for others in a genuine and compassionate way. In conclusion, practicing the golden rule towards oneself is an integral part of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. By cultivating self-compassion, promoting personal growth, and overcoming obstacles, we can create a positive and nurturing relationship with ourselves. When we treat ourselves with kindness, respect, and compassion, we not only enhance our own well-being but also set an example for others to follow. Living by the golden rule towards oneself is a powerful practice that can transform our lives and contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious world. 8.2 Self-compassion and the golden rule. Self-compassion is a fundamental aspect of living by the golden rule. It involves treating oneself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, just as we would treat others. When we practice self-compassion, we extend the same empathy and care to ourselves that we would offer to someone else in need. This practice is essential for personal growth, emotional well-being, and living a fulfilling life. 8.2.1 The importance of self-compassion. Self-compassion is often overlooked in our society, which tends to prioritize achievement, success, and external validation. However, it is crucial to recognize that self-compassion is not a sign of weakness or self-indulgence. Instead, it is a powerful tool for cultivating resilience, self-esteem, and overall mental health. By practicing self-compassion, we acknowledge our own suffering and treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would extend to others. This means embracing our imperfections, accepting our mistakes, and offering ourselves forgiveness and support. Self-compassion allows us to develop a healthy relationship with ourselves, fostering self-love and self-acceptance. 8.2.2 The connection between self-compassion and the golden rule. The golden rule encourages us to treat others as we would like to be treated. However, it is essential to remember that this principle also applies to how we treat ourselves. Just as we strive to be kind, understanding, and compassionate towards others, we should extend the same level of care and compassion to ourselves. When we practice self-compassion, we align our actions with the golden rule. We recognize that we deserve the same level of empathy, understanding, and forgiveness that we offer to others. By treating ourselves with compassion, we create a positive and nurturing environment within ourselves, which allows us to thrive and grow. 8.2.3 Cultivating self-compassion. Developing self-compassion is a journey that requires practice and patience. Here are some strategies to cultivate self-compassion in your life. 1. Mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, we can become aware of our self-critical thoughts and replace them with self-compassionate ones. Mindfulness allows us to respond to our own suffering with kindness and understanding. 2. Self-kindness. Treating ourselves with kindness involves being gentle and understanding towards our own struggles and shortcomings. Instead of berating ourselves for mistakes or failures, we can offer ourselves words of encouragement and support. Self-kindness involves speaking to ourselves in a compassionate and nurturing manner. 3. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance means embracing ourselves fully, including our flaws and imperfections. It involves recognizing that we are human and that making mistakes is a natural part of life. By accepting ourselves as we are, we can let go of self-judgment and cultivate self-compassion. 4. Self-care. Engaging in self-care activities is an essential aspect of self-compassion. Taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being is a way of showing ourselves love and compassion. This can include activities such as exercise, getting enough rest, engaging in hobbies, and seeking support from loved ones. 5. Forgiveness. Practicing self-forgiveness is a crucial component of self-compassion. It involves letting go of past mistakes and releasing ourselves from self-blame and guilt. By forgiving ourselves, we create space for growth, healing, and self-compassion. 8.2.4 The benefits of self-compassion. Cultivating self-compassion has numerous benefits for our overall well-being and personal growth. Here are some of the advantages of practicing self-compassion. 1. Improved mental health. Self-compassion has been linked to reduced levels of anxiety, depression, and stress. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can develop a more positive and nurturing mindset, leading to improved mental well-being. 2. Increased resilience. When we practice self-compassion, we develop a sense of inner strength and resilience. By offering ourselves support and understanding during challenging times, we can bounce back more quickly and effectively. 3. Enhanced self-esteem. Self-compassion is closely tied to self-esteem. By treating ourselves with kindness and acceptance, we develop a healthier self-image and a greater sense of self-worth. 4. Better relationships. When we practice self-compassion, we are better equipped to cultivate healthy and fulfilling relationships with others. By extending kindness and understanding to ourselves, we can offer the same level of empathy and care to those around us. 5. Increased happiness. Self-compassion is strongly linked to happiness and life satisfaction. By treating ourselves with kindness and acceptance, we can experience greater levels of joy, contentment, and overall happiness in our lives. Conclusion. Self-compassion is an integral part of living by the Golden Rule. By extending the same level of care and understanding to ourselves that we offer to others, we cultivate personal growth, emotional well-being, and a more fulfilling life. Practicing self-compassion involves mindfulness, self-kindness, self-acceptance, self-care, and forgiveness. The benefits of self-compassion include improved mental health, increased resilience, enhanced self-esteem, better relationships, and increased happiness. By embracing self-compassion, we can truly embody the Golden Rule in our own lives. 8.3 The Golden Rule and Personal Growth. Personal growth is a lifelong journey of self-discovery, self-improvement, and self-actualization. It involves developing a deeper understanding of oneself, cultivating positive habits and attitudes, and continuously striving to become the best version of oneself. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has a profound impact on personal growth. By practicing the Golden Rule in our interactions with others, we not only contribute to the well-being of those around us but also foster our own personal growth. 8.3.1 Cultivating empathy and compassion. One of the key aspects of personal growth is the development of empathy and compassion. The Golden Rule encourages us to put ourselves in the shoes of others and consider their perspectives, feelings, and needs. By treating others with kindness, understanding, and respect, we cultivate empathy and compassion within ourselves. This not only enhances our ability to connect with others on a deeper level but also allows us to develop a greater sense of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. 8.3.2 Enhancing self-reflection. Self-reflection is an essential component of personal growth. It involves taking the time to introspect, evaluate our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and make conscious choices to improve ourselves. The Golden Rule provides a valuable framework for self-reflection. By asking ourselves how we would like to be treated in a given situation, we gain insights into our own values, desires, and expectations. This self-awareness enables us to make more intentional choices and align our actions with our personal growth goals. 8.3.3 Cultivating positive relationships. Personal growth is greatly influenced by the quality of our relationships. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle for building and nurturing positive relationships. By treating others with kindness, respect, and empathy, we create a positive and supportive environment that fosters personal growth. When we approach our relationships with the intention of treating others as we would like to be treated, we cultivate trust, understanding, and mutual respect. These qualities contribute to the growth and well-being of both ourselves and those around us. 8.3.4 Developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It plays a crucial role in personal growth and overall well-being. The Golden Rule encourages us to consider the impact of our words and actions on others, promoting emotional intelligence. By practicing empathy, active listening, and effective communication, we develop the skills necessary to navigate complex emotions and build healthier relationships. This, in turn, contributes to our personal growth and enhances our ability to lead a fulfilling and meaningful life. 8.3.5 Embracing growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, effort, and perseverance. The Golden Rule aligns with the principles of a growth mindset by emphasizing the importance of continuous learning and personal development. When we treat others with kindness and respect, we create an environment that encourages growth and fosters a positive mindset. By embracing the Golden Rule, we open ourselves up to new experiences, challenges, and opportunities for personal growth. 8.3.6 Overcoming self-limiting beliefs. Personal growth often requires us to confront and overcome self-limiting beliefs that hold us back from reaching our full potential. The Golden Rule can help us challenge these beliefs by shifting our focus from self-centeredness to the well-being of others. When we treat others with kindness and generosity, we break free from the constraints of self-doubt and self-criticism. By practicing the Golden Rule, we develop a more positive and empowering mindset that allows us to overcome obstacles and embrace personal growth. 8.3.7 Cultivating gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude is a powerful tool for personal growth and well-being. It involves acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives and the kindness of others. The Golden Rule encourages us to express gratitude by treating others with kindness and appreciation. When we practice gratitude and appreciation, we shift our focus from what is lacking in our lives to what we have and the positive impact we can have on others. This mindset fosters personal growth by cultivating a sense of abundance, contentment, and fulfillment. 8.3.8 Embracing change and adaptability. Personal growth often requires us to embrace change and adapt to new circumstances. The Golden Rule can help us navigate change by promoting flexibility, understanding, and open-mindedness. When we treat others as we would like to be treated, we develop a greater capacity for empathy and acceptance. This allows us to approach change with a positive and proactive mindset, seeking opportunities for growth and learning. By embracing the Golden Rule, we become more resilient and adaptable, enabling us to thrive in an ever-changing world. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a profound impact on personal growth. By cultivating empathy, compassion, self-reflection, and positive relationships, we enhance our emotional intelligence, develop a growth mindset, overcome self-limiting beliefs, and embrace gratitude and change. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle for personal growth, enabling us to become the best version of ourselves and contribute to the well-being of others. By practicing the Golden Rule in our daily lives, we embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery, self-improvement, and self-actualization. 8.4 Overcoming obstacles to living by the Golden Rule. Living by the Golden Rule, which is to treat others as you would like to be treated, is a noble and admirable goal. However, it is not always easy to put this principle into practice. There are various obstacles that can hinder our ability to consistently live by the Golden Rule. In this section, we will explore some of these obstacles and discuss strategies for overcoming them. 8.4.1 Lack of self-awareness. One of the main obstacles to living by the Golden Rule is a lack of self-awareness. It is important to understand our own thoughts, feelings, and motivations in order to empathize with others and treat them with kindness and respect. Without self-awareness, we may unintentionally hurt others or fail to recognize their needs and desires. To overcome this obstacle, it is crucial to engage in self-reflection and introspection. Taking the time to examine our own thoughts and behaviors can help us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and how we impact those around us. Practices such as meditation, journaling, and therapy can be valuable tools for developing self-awareness and cultivating empathy. 8.4.2 Bias and prejudice. Another obstacle to living by the Golden Rule is the presence of bias and prejudice. We all have biases, whether conscious or unconscious, that can influence our perceptions and interactions with others. These biases can lead to unfair treatment and discrimination, undermining our ability to treat others as we would like to be treated. To overcome bias and prejudice, it is important to actively challenge and confront our own biases. This requires a willingness to examine our beliefs and attitudes, and to educate ourselves about different cultures, perspectives, and experiences. Engaging in open and honest conversations with people from diverse backgrounds can also help to broaden our understanding and reduce prejudice. 8.4.3 Fear and insecurity. Fear and insecurity can also hinder our ability to live by the Golden Rule. When we are afraid or feel threatened, we may be more inclined to act in self-interest rather than considering the needs and feelings of others. This can lead to a breakdown in empathy and compassion. To overcome fear and insecurity, it is important to cultivate a sense of inner security and self-confidence. This can be achieved through practices such as self-care, self-compassion, and building a support network of trusted friends and family. By addressing our own fears and insecurities, we can become more open and receptive to the needs of others. 8.4.4 Cultural and societal influences. Living in a society that often prioritizes individualism, competition, and materialism can make it challenging to consistently live by the Golden Rule. Cultural and societal influences can shape our values and behaviors, sometimes leading us to prioritize our own needs and desires over the well-being of others. To overcome these influences, it is important to critically examine the values and norms of our culture and society. We can actively seek out alternative perspectives and engage in discussions about the importance of empathy, compassion, and cooperation. By consciously choosing to prioritize the well-being of others, we can challenge societal norms and create a more compassionate and inclusive world. 8.4.5 Emotional barriers. Emotional barriers, such as anger, resentment, and jealousy, can also hinder our ability to live by the Golden Rule. These emotions can cloud our judgment and lead us to act in ways that are harmful or unkind towards others. To overcome emotional barriers, it is important to develop emotional intelligence and learn healthy ways of managing and expressing our emotions. Practices such as mindfulness, emotional regulation techniques, and therapy can help us develop the skills to navigate difficult emotions and respond to others with empathy and kindness. 8.4.6 Lack of accountability. A lack of accountability can also be an obstacle to living by the Golden Rule. When we fail to take responsibility for our actions and their impact on others, it becomes difficult to consistently treat others with kindness and respect. To overcome this obstacle, it is important to cultivate a sense of personal responsibility and accountability. This involves acknowledging our mistakes, apologizing when necessary, and making amends to those we have harmed. By holding ourselves accountable for our actions, we can strive to live in alignment with the principles of the Golden Rule. Living by the Golden Rule is not always easy, but it is a worthwhile endeavor. By recognizing and overcoming the obstacles that can hinder our ability to treat others with kindness and respect, we can create a more compassionate and harmonious world. It requires self-awareness, empathy, and a commitment to personal growth. Through conscious effort and practice, we can overcome these obstacles and strive to live by the Golden Rule in all aspects of our lives. 9. The Golden Rule and social change. 9.1 The role of the Golden Rule in promoting equality. Equality is a fundamental principle that lies at the heart of a just and fair society. It is the belief that all individuals should be treated with respect, dignity, and fairness, regardless of their race, gender, religion, or social status. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, plays a crucial role in promoting equality and creating a more inclusive world. At its core, the Golden Rule encourages us to put ourselves in the shoes of others and consider their perspectives and experiences. By doing so, we develop empathy and understanding, which are essential for promoting equality. When we treat others with kindness, fairness, and respect, we acknowledge their inherent worth and recognize their right to be treated equally. The Golden Rule challenges us to examine our own biases and prejudices and to confront any discriminatory attitudes or behaviors we may hold. It calls upon us to question the systems and structures that perpetuate inequality and to work towards dismantling them. By practicing the Golden Rule, we actively contribute to creating a society where everyone has equal opportunities and access to resources. One of the key ways in which the Golden Rule promotes equality is by fostering a sense of solidarity and community. When we treat others as equals, we acknowledge our shared humanity and recognize that we are all interconnected. This sense of unity encourages us to work together to address social injustices and to advocate for the rights of marginalized groups. The Golden Rule also serves as a guiding principle for social change and activism. It inspires individuals and communities to stand up against discrimination and inequality and to fight for justice. By living by the Golden Rule, we become agents of change, working towards a more equitable society for all. In promoting equality, the Golden Rule challenges us to examine the structures and systems that perpetuate inequality. It calls upon us to address issues such as systemic racism, gender inequality, and economic disparities. By recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, we strive to create a society where everyone has equal opportunities and access to resources. The Golden Rule also encourages us to challenge the status quo and to question societal norms and practices that perpetuate inequality. It prompts us to challenge discriminatory policies and practices and to advocate for policies that promote equality and social justice. By doing so, we contribute to creating a society that values diversity and inclusivity. Furthermore, the Golden Rule promotes equality by encouraging us to listen to and amplify the voices of marginalized communities. It reminds us to be mindful of power imbalances and to actively work towards creating spaces where everyone's voices are heard and valued. By actively seeking out diverse perspectives and experiences, we can challenge our own biases and contribute to a more inclusive society. The Golden Rule also plays a crucial role in promoting equality in education. By teaching the Golden Rule in schools, we instill in young minds the values of empathy, kindness, and respect for others. This helps to create a generation of individuals who are committed to promoting equality and social justice. In conclusion, the Golden Rule serves as a powerful tool in promoting equality. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we foster empathy, understanding, and respect for all individuals. It challenges us to confront our own biases and to work towards dismantling systems of inequality. By living by the Golden Rule, we contribute to creating a more inclusive and equitable society for all. 9.2 The Golden Rule in Activism. Activism is the practice of taking action to bring about social, political, or environmental change. It is driven by a desire to address injustices and create a more equitable and compassionate world. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has the potential to be a powerful guiding principle for activists. 9.2.1 The Golden Rule is a moral compass. At its core, activism is about advocating for the rights and well-being of others. It is about recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual and working towards a society that upholds these values. The Golden Rule provides a moral compass for activists, reminding them to consider the impact of their actions on others and to treat all individuals with respect and empathy. By embracing the Golden Rule, activists can approach their work with a sense of compassion and understanding. They can strive to listen to the voices of marginalized communities and work alongside them to address systemic injustices. The Golden Rule encourages activists to challenge their own biases and privilege, recognizing that true change requires self-reflection and personal growth. 9.2.2 Empathy and the Golden Rule. Empathy is a key component of activism. It is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, and it plays a crucial role in building connections and fostering solidarity. The Golden Rule and empathy go hand in hand, as they both emphasize the importance of putting oneself in another person's shoes. When activists approach their work with empathy, they are better able to understand the experiences and struggles of those they are advocating for. This understanding allows them to develop more effective strategies and solutions. By practicing the Golden Rule, activists can ensure that their actions are guided by empathy, leading to more inclusive and impactful activism. 9.2.3 Applying the Golden Rule in Activism. The Golden Rule can be applied in various ways within the realm of activism. Here are a few examples. 9.2.3.1 Respectful dialogue and collaboration. Activists can apply the Golden Rule by engaging in respectful dialogue and collaboration with individuals and groups who may have different perspectives or experiences. By treating others with respect and listening to their viewpoints, activists can foster understanding and build bridges across divides. This approach can lead to more effective advocacy and the development of inclusive solutions. 9.2.3.2 Nonviolent resistance. Nonviolent resistance is a powerful tool in activism, and it aligns closely with the principles of the Golden Rule. By refusing to respond to violence with violence, activists can demonstrate their commitment to treating others with dignity and respect. Nonviolent resistance can inspire change by challenging oppressive systems and promoting dialogue and reconciliation. 9.2.3.3 Intersectionality and inclusivity. The Golden Rule encourages activists to consider the intersecting identities and experiences of individuals. By recognizing the unique challenges faced by different communities, activists can work towards more inclusive and equitable solutions. This approach ensures that the voices of marginalized groups are heard and that their specific needs are addressed. 9.2.3.4 Advocacy for environmental justice. Environmental activism is closely tied to the Golden Rule, as it involves advocating for the well-being of both present and future generations. By recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of preserving the planet, activists can apply the Golden Rule to their advocacy for environmental justice. This includes promoting sustainable practices, fighting against environmental racism, and advocating for policies that protect the rights of all individuals to a clean and healthy environment. 9.2.4 The power of collective action. The Golden Rule not only guides individual activists but also has the power to inspire collective action. When individuals come together with a shared commitment to treating others with kindness and respect, they can create a powerful force for change. The Golden Rule encourages activists to build coalitions, form alliances, and work collaboratively towards common goals. By practicing the Golden Rule in their activism, individuals can create a ripple effect that extends beyond their immediate actions. They can inspire others to join the movement and contribute to positive social change. The Golden Rule serves as a unifying principle that transcends differences and brings people together in pursuit of a more just and compassionate world. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a significant role to play in activism. It provides a moral compass, encourages empathy, and guides activists in their pursuit of social, political, and environmental change. By applying the Golden Rule in their activism, individuals can foster respectful dialogue, practice nonviolent resistance, promote intersectionality and inclusivity, and advocate for environmental justice. The power of collective action, inspired by the Golden Rule, has the potential to create a more equitable and compassionate society for all. 9.3 The Golden Rule and environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability is a pressing issue in today's world. As we face the consequences of climate change, deforestation, pollution, and the depletion of natural resources, it becomes increasingly important to consider the impact of our actions on the environment. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, can provide valuable guidance in promoting environmental sustainability. 9.3.1 Respecting the Earth as a living being. The Golden Rule encourages us to extend our empathy and compassion not only to other human beings but also to the natural world around us. By recognizing the Earth as a living being, deserving of respect and care, we can adopt a more sustainable approach to our interactions with the environment. This means treating the Earth with kindness, just as we would treat another person. 9.3.2 Practicing stewardship and conservation. The Golden Rule reminds us of our responsibility to be good stewards of the Earth. It encourages us to consider the long-term consequences of our actions and make choices that promote the well-being of the planet. This includes practicing conservation by reducing our consumption, reusing and recycling materials, and minimizing waste. By living in harmony with the Earth and its resources, we can contribute to its sustainability for future generations. 9.3.3 Promoting sustainable practices. Living by the Golden Rule means advocating for sustainable practices in all aspects of our lives. This includes supporting renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, and reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. It means choosing environmentally friendly transportation options, such as walking, biking, or using public transportation whenever possible. By making conscious choices that prioritize the health of the planet, we can create a more sustainable future. 9.3.4 Protecting biodiversity. Biodiversity is essential for the health and resilience of ecosystems. The Golden Rule encourages us to value and protect the diversity of life on Earth. This means taking steps to preserve habitats, prevent species extinction, and promote sustainable agriculture and forestry practices. By recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of biodiversity, we can contribute to the preservation of our planet's natural heritage. 9.3.5 Raising awareness and educating others. Living by the Golden Rule involves not only personal actions but also spreading awareness and educating others about the importance of environmental sustainability. By sharing our knowledge and experiences, we can inspire and empower others to make positive changes in their own lives. This can be done through conversations, social media, community events, or by supporting environmental organizations and initiatives. By working together, we can create a collective impact and drive meaningful change. 9.3.6 Advocating for environmental policies. The Golden Rule calls us to advocate for policies that prioritize environmental sustainability. This includes supporting legislation that promotes renewable energy, reduces greenhouse gas emissions, protects natural habitats, and encourages sustainable practices in industries. By using our voices and participating in the democratic process, we can influence decision-makers to prioritize the well-being of the planet and future generations. 9.3.7 Embracing a sustainable lifestyle. Living by the Golden Rule means aligning our values with our actions. It requires us to examine our own lifestyles and make changes that promote sustainability. This can involve adopting a plant-based diet, reducing our water and energy consumption, supporting local and sustainable businesses, and minimizing our use of single-use plastics. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can contribute to a more sustainable and environmentally friendly world. 9.3.8 Collaboration and partnerships. The Golden Rule teaches us the importance of collaboration and building partnerships. In the context of environmental sustainability, this means working together with individuals, communities, organizations, and governments to address environmental challenges. By fostering cooperation and sharing resources, knowledge, and expertise, we can create innovative solutions and make a greater impact in protecting the environment. 9.3.9 The Golden Rule and Future Generations. Living by the Golden Rule requires us to consider the well-being of future generations. By adopting sustainable practices and promoting environmental stewardship, we can ensure that our actions today do not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their needs. This includes investing in renewable energy, protecting natural resources, and leaving a legacy of environmental sustainability for those who will come after us. In conclusion, the Golden Rule provides a valuable framework for promoting environmental sustainability. By extending our empathy and compassion to the natural world, practicing stewardship, promoting sustainable practices, protecting biodiversity, raising awareness, advocating for policies, embracing a sustainable lifestyle, fostering collaboration, and considering future generations, we can make a positive impact on the environment. By living in harmony with the earth and treating it with the same respect and care that we would extend to another person, we can create a more sustainable and environmentally friendly world. 9.4 The Golden Rule and Building Inclusive Communities. Inclusive communities are those that value and embrace diversity, where individuals from different backgrounds, cultures, and identities feel welcome, respected, and included. Building inclusive communities is essential for fostering social cohesion, promoting equality, and creating a harmonious society. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, plays a crucial role in building and sustaining inclusive communities. 9.4.1 Embracing Diversity. One of the fundamental principles of the Golden Rule is the recognition and acceptance of the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. By applying the Golden Rule, we acknowledge that each person has unique experiences, perspectives, and identities that contribute to the richness of our communities. Inclusive communities actively seek to understand and appreciate these differences, fostering an environment where everyone feels valued and included. 9.4.2 Empathy and Understanding. Empathy is a key component of the Golden Rule and is essential for building inclusive communities. When we put ourselves in someone else's shoes and try to understand their experiences and emotions, we develop a deeper sense of connection and compassion. By practicing empathy, we can bridge the gaps between different groups and foster understanding and acceptance. Inclusive communities encourage individuals to engage in open and honest dialogue, where they can share their experiences, challenges, and perspectives. This exchange of ideas and stories helps to break down stereotypes, dispel misconceptions, and build empathy. By actively listening to others and seeking to understand their point of view, we can create an environment where diverse voices are heard and respected. 9.4.3 Challenging Bias and Prejudice. Building inclusive communities requires us to confront and challenge our own biases and prejudices. The Golden Rule calls us to treat others with fairness and respect, regardless of their race, ethnicity, religion, gender, sexual orientation, or any other characteristic. It challenges us to examine our own beliefs and attitudes and to actively work towards eliminating discrimination and prejudice. Inclusive communities promote education and awareness about the harmful effects of bias and prejudice. They provide opportunities for individuals to learn about different cultures, religions, and identities, fostering a sense of appreciation and respect for diversity. By challenging stereotypes and promoting understanding, inclusive communities create a safe and welcoming space for all individuals. 9.4.4 Collaboration and Cooperation. The Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of cooperation and collaboration in building inclusive communities. It encourages individuals to work together towards common goals, recognizing that by supporting and uplifting one another, we can create a stronger and more inclusive society. Inclusive communities foster a sense of belonging and encourage individuals to actively participate in community activities and initiatives. They provide platforms for collaboration, where individuals from different backgrounds can come together to address common challenges and find solutions. By working together, inclusive communities can create positive change and build a more inclusive and equitable society for all. 9.4.5 Creating Safe Spaces. Inclusive communities prioritize the creation of safe spaces where individuals can express themselves freely without fear of judgment or discrimination. These spaces provide a sense of belonging and acceptance, allowing individuals to be their authentic selves. Inclusive communities actively work towards eliminating discrimination, harassment, and exclusion. They implement policies and practices that promote equality and ensure that everyone feels safe and respected. By creating safe spaces, inclusive communities empower individuals to contribute their unique perspectives and talents, fostering a sense of unity and cohesion. 9.4.6 Promoting Equal Opportunities. Inclusive communities strive to provide equal opportunities for all individuals, regardless of their background or identity. They recognize that everyone should have access to education, employment, healthcare, and other essential services. The Golden Rule calls us to treat others as we would like to be treated, which includes advocating for equal rights and opportunities for all. Inclusive communities actively work towards eliminating systemic barriers and promoting social justice. They ensure that policies and practices are fair and inclusive, creating a level playing field for everyone. 9.4.7 Celebrating diversity. Inclusive communities celebrate and embrace diversity as a strength rather than a source of division. They recognize that diversity brings different perspectives, ideas, and talents, enriching the community as a whole. Inclusive communities organize events and activities that promote cultural exchange and understanding. They celebrate different traditions, festivals, and holidays, providing opportunities for individuals to learn from one another and appreciate the beauty of diversity. By celebrating diversity, inclusive communities foster a sense of unity and create a vibrant and inclusive environment for all. 9.4.8 Engaging youth. Engaging youth is crucial for building inclusive communities. Young people are the future leaders and change makers, and their active involvement is essential for creating a more inclusive and equitable society. Inclusive communities provide opportunities for youth to participate in decision-making processes, community projects, and initiatives. They empower young people to voice their opinions, contribute their ideas, and take action on issues that matter to them. By involving youth in building inclusive communities, we ensure that their perspectives are heard and valued, creating a sense of ownership and empowerment. 9.4.9 Continuous learning and improvement. Building inclusive communities is an ongoing process that requires continuous learning and improvement. Inclusive communities are open to feedback and actively seek to learn from their mistakes and shortcomings. The Golden Rule encourages self-reflection and personal growth, reminding us to constantly evaluate our actions and attitudes towards others. Inclusive communities engage in regular self-assessment, seeking feedback from community members and stakeholders. They use this feedback to identify areas for improvement and implement changes that promote inclusivity and equality. By embracing the principles of the Golden Rule, communities can create a more inclusive and equitable society where everyone feels valued, respected, and included. Building inclusive communities requires a collective effort, but the rewards are immense. A society that celebrates diversity, fosters empathy and understanding, and promotes equality and social justice. 10. The Golden Rule and happiness. 10.1 The connection between the Golden Rule and happiness. Happiness is a fundamental aspect of human life that we all strive for. It is a state of well-being and contentment that brings joy and fulfillment. Throughout history, philosophers, psychologists, and spiritual leaders have explored the concept of happiness and how to attain it. One principle that consistently emerges as a pathway to happiness is the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule, which states, "Treat others as you would like to be treated," is a universal ethical principle that transcends cultural and religious boundaries. It encourages individuals to consider the impact of their actions on others and to act with kindness, empathy, and compassion. By following the Golden Rule, we create a positive and harmonious environment that fosters happiness for both ourselves and those around us. 10.1.1 Cultivating positive relationships. One of the key ways in which the Golden Rule contributes to happiness is by fostering positive relationships. When we treat others with kindness and respect, we create a sense of trust and goodwill. This, in turn, leads to stronger and more meaningful connections with others. By practicing the Golden Rule in our interactions, we build a network of supportive relationships that bring joy and fulfillment to our lives. Research has consistently shown that individuals who prioritize relationships and engage in pro-social behavior experience higher levels of happiness. When we extend kindness and empathy to others, we not only enhance their well-being but also cultivate a sense of belonging and connectedness within ourselves. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we create a positive feedback loop of happiness and fulfillment. 10.1.2 Altruism and the joy of giving. Another way in which the Golden Rule contributes to happiness is through the practice of altruism. Altruism refers to selfless acts of kindness and generosity towards others without expecting anything in return. When we embody the Golden Rule, we prioritize the well-being of others and seek opportunities to make a positive difference in their lives. Numerous studies have shown that engaging in acts of kindness and altruism leads to increased happiness and life satisfaction. When we help others, whether through small acts of kindness or larger acts of charity, we experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The act of giving not only benefits the recipient but also brings a deep sense of joy and satisfaction to the giver. 10.1.3 Empathy and emotional well-being. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a crucial component of the Golden Rule. By putting ourselves in the shoes of others and considering their perspectives, we develop a deeper understanding of their emotions and experiences. This empathetic connection not only strengthens our relationships but also enhances our own emotional well-being. When we practice empathy, we become more attuned to the needs and emotions of others. This heightened awareness allows us to respond with compassion and support, creating a positive impact on both the recipient and ourselves. Research has shown that individuals who cultivate empathy experience greater emotional well-being, including increased happiness, reduced stress, and improved mental health. 10.1.4 The power of gratitude. Gratitude is another essential element that is closely intertwined with the Golden Rule and happiness. When we appreciate the kindness and generosity of others, we cultivate a sense of gratitude that enhances our overall well-being. By acknowledging and expressing gratitude for the positive actions and qualities of others, we create a positive mindset that fosters happiness. Practicing gratitude not only benefits our own happiness but also strengthens our relationships. When we express gratitude towards others, we acknowledge their contributions and make them feel valued and appreciated. This, in turn, deepens our connections and creates a positive cycle of gratitude and happiness. 10.1.5 Living a meaningful life. The Golden Rule also contributes to happiness by guiding us towards a life of meaning and purpose. When we prioritize the well-being of others and act in accordance with the principles of kindness and compassion, we align ourselves with a higher purpose beyond our individual desires. This sense of purpose and contribution to the greater good brings a deep sense of fulfillment and happiness. Research has shown that individuals who engage in acts of kindness and service to others experience a greater sense of meaning and purpose in life. By living by the Golden Rule, we tap into our innate desire to make a positive impact on the world, which in turn enhances our own well-being and happiness. In conclusion, the Golden Rule and happiness are intricately connected. By treating others with kindness, empathy, and respect, we cultivate positive relationships, experience the joy of giving, enhance our emotional well-being, practice gratitude, and live a more meaningful life. The Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle that not only benefits others but also brings immense happiness and fulfillment to our own lives. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can create a world where happiness and harmony flourish. 10.2 Practicing gratitude and the Golden Rule. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can greatly enhance our well-being and happiness. When we cultivate a sense of gratitude, we become more aware of the positive aspects of our lives and develop a deeper appreciation for the people and things around us. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, aligns beautifully with the practice of gratitude. By practicing gratitude and embodying the Golden Rule, we can create a positive ripple effect in our lives and the lives of those around us. 10.2.1 The Power of Gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the good things in our lives. It is about shifting our focus from what is lacking to what we already have. When we practice gratitude, we train our minds to notice the positive aspects of our experiences, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant they may be. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our overall well-being. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can lead to increased happiness, improved relationships, better physical health, and reduced stress and anxiety. When we express gratitude, we cultivate positive emotions such as joy, contentment, and love. These positive emotions not only make us feel good, but they also have a ripple effect on our interactions with others. 10.2.2 Gratitude and the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule encourages us to treat others with kindness, respect, and compassion. When we practice gratitude, we naturally become more aware of the kindness and generosity of others. We recognize the efforts that people make to enhance our lives and the positive impact they have on us. This awareness deepens our sense of appreciation and motivates us to reciprocate their kindness. By practicing gratitude and embodying the Golden Rule, we create a positive cycle of giving and receiving. When we express gratitude to others, we not only make them feel valued and appreciated, but we also strengthen our relationships with them. This, in turn, encourages them to treat us with kindness and respect, creating a harmonious and supportive environment. 10.2.3 Cultivating gratitude in daily life. Practicing gratitude and embodying the Golden Rule is not something that happens overnight. It requires consistent effort and a shift in mindset. Here are some practical ways to cultivate gratitude in our daily lives. Keep a gratitude journal. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture from a friend, or a delicious meal. By regularly reflecting on the positive aspects of your life, you train your mind to focus on gratitude. Practice mindfulness. Engage in activities that help you stay present and fully appreciate the moment. Whether it's going for a walk in nature, meditating, or simply savoring a cup of tea, mindfulness allows you to cultivate gratitude by immersing yourself in the present moment and noticing the beauty and blessings that surround you. Express gratitude to others. Take the time to express your appreciation to the people in your life. Write a heartfelt thank you note, send a text message expressing your gratitude, or simply say, thank you, in person. By acknowledging the kindness and support of others, you not only make them feel good but also strengthen your connection with them. Practice random acts of kindness. Extend the Golden Rule by performing acts of kindness for others. It could be as simple as holding the door open for someone, offering a helping hand, or giving a genuine compliment. These small acts of kindness not only make a positive impact on others but also cultivate a sense of gratitude within yourself. Reflect on challenges and lessons. Even during difficult times, there are often valuable lessons to be learned. Reflect on the challenges you have faced and the lessons you have gained from them. By reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth, you can cultivate gratitude for the wisdom and strength you have gained. 10.2.4 The Transformative Power of Gratitude and the Golden Rule. Practicing gratitude and embodying the Golden Rule can have a transformative effect on our lives. As we cultivate gratitude, we become more aware of the abundance and blessings that surround us. We develop a deeper appreciation for the people in our lives and the experiences we have. This shift in perspective not only enhances our own well-being but also positively impacts our relationships, our communities, and the world at large. By living by the Golden Rule and practicing gratitude, we create a ripple effect of kindness, compassion, and appreciation. We inspire others to do the same, creating a more harmonious and compassionate society. As we continue to cultivate gratitude and embody the golden rule, we contribute to the creation of a world where empathy, understanding, and love prevail. 10.3 The Golden Rule and Emotional Well-Being. Emotional well-being is a fundamental aspect of human life. It encompasses our ability to understand and manage our emotions, maintain healthy relationships, and experience a sense of fulfillment and happiness. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has a profound impact on our emotional well-being. By practicing empathy, kindness, and compassion towards others, we not only enhance their emotional well-being but also cultivate our own. 10.3.1 Cultivating empathy and compassion. One of the key components of emotional well-being is the ability to empathize with others. Empathy allows us to understand and share the feelings of others, fostering deeper connections and promoting positive relationships. When we practice the Golden Rule, we actively engage in empathetic behavior by considering the emotions and experiences of others. By putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and treating them with kindness and compassion, we create a ripple effect of positive emotions. When we extend empathy and compassion to others, we are more likely to receive the same treatment in return. This reciprocity not only strengthens our relationships but also enhances our emotional well-being. 10.3.2 Building meaningful connections. Human beings are social creatures, and our emotional well-being is closely tied to the quality of our relationships. When we practice the Golden Rule, we prioritize building meaningful connections with others. By treating others with respect, kindness, and understanding, we create an environment that fosters trust and emotional intimacy. When we genuinely care for others and treat them with empathy, we create a sense of belonging and acceptance. This sense of connection and belonging is essential for our emotional well-being. It provides us with a support system, a sense of purpose, and a feeling of being valued and appreciated. 10.3.3 Enhancing positive emotions. The Golden Rule not only helps us cultivate empathy and build meaningful connections but also enhances our experience of positive emotions. When we treat others with kindness and compassion, we experience a sense of fulfillment, joy, and happiness. Acts of kindness and generosity activate the reward centers in our brain, releasing feel-good hormones such as dopamine and oxytocin. Engaging in acts of kindness towards others not only boosts our own emotional well-being but also has a positive impact on the recipients. It creates a positive feedback loop, where our actions inspire others to act kindly as well. This cycle of positivity contributes to a more harmonious and emotionally fulfilling environment. 10.3.4 Managing negative emotions. Emotional well-being is not just about experiencing positive emotions, it also involves effectively managing negative emotions. The Golden Rule provides us with a framework for dealing with difficult emotions and conflicts in a constructive manner. By treating others with respect and empathy, even in challenging situations, we can diffuse tension and promote understanding. When we practice the Golden Rule, we approach conflicts with a mindset of finding mutually beneficial solutions rather than seeking to win at the expense of others. This approach fosters open communication, active listening, and empathy, which are essential for resolving conflicts and managing negative emotions effectively. 10.3.5 Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that contributes significantly to our emotional well-being. When we practice the Golden Rule, we develop a greater appreciation for the kindness and generosity of others. This appreciation cultivates a sense of gratitude within us, leading to increased levels of happiness and contentment. By recognizing and acknowledging the positive actions of others, we not only enhance our own emotional well-being but also reinforce a culture of gratitude. Expressing gratitude towards others strengthens our relationships, fosters a sense of interconnectedness, and promotes a positive and supportive environment. 10.3.6 Self-reflection and emotional well-being. In addition to practicing the Golden Rule towards others, it is equally important to apply it to ourselves. Self-reflection is a crucial aspect of emotional well-being, as it allows us to understand our own emotions, needs, and desires. By treating ourselves with kindness, compassion, and self-acceptance, we create a foundation for emotional well-being. When we practice self-compassion and treat ourselves with the same empathy and understanding that we extend to others, we develop a healthier relationship with ourselves. This self-care and self-compassion contribute to increased emotional resilience, improved self-esteem, and a greater sense of overall well-being. 10.3.7 The Golden Rule and Mindfulness. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, is closely linked to emotional well-being. When we practice the Golden Rule, we cultivate mindfulness by actively paying attention to our interactions with others and the impact of our actions. By being mindful of how our behavior affects others, we become more intentional in our actions and words. This mindfulness allows us to make choices that align with the principles of the Golden Rule, promoting emotional well-being for both ourselves and those around us. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a profound impact on our emotional well-being. By cultivating empathy, building meaningful connections, enhancing positive emotions, managing negative emotions, cultivating gratitude, practicing self-reflection, and embracing mindfulness, we create a foundation for emotional well-being in our lives. The Golden Rule not only benefits others but also enhances our own happiness, fulfillment, and overall sense of well-being. 10.4 The Golden Rule and the Pursuit of Meaning in Life. Living a meaningful life is a universal desire that transcends cultural, religious, and societal boundaries. People often seek purpose and fulfillment, searching for ways to make their lives more meaningful. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, offers a profound framework for finding meaning and purpose in our lives. 10.4.1 Cultivating Meaningful Relationships. One of the key aspects of living a meaningful life is the quality of our relationships with others. The Golden Rule encourages us to treat others with kindness, empathy, and respect. By practicing the Golden Rule in our interactions, we create a positive ripple effect that can enhance our relationships and bring deeper meaning to our lives. When we treat others with compassion and understanding, we foster a sense of connection and belonging. We recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, and this recognition forms the foundation for meaningful relationships. By practicing the Golden Rule, we cultivate empathy and develop a genuine concern for the well-being of others. This not only enriches our relationships but also brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment to our lives. 10.4.2 Serving others and making a difference. Another way the Golden Rule contributes to the pursuit of meaning in life is through acts of service and making a positive impact on the lives of others. When we extend kindness and generosity to others, we not only uplift them but also experience a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. By living by the Golden Rule, we become more attuned to the needs of those around us. We actively seek opportunities to help and support others, whether it's through volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering a listening ear. These acts of service not only benefit others but also provide us with a sense of meaning and fulfillment. When we see the positive impact we can have on someone's life, it reinforces our belief in the power of the Golden Rule and motivates us to continue living by its principles. 10.4.3 Finding Meaning in Everyday Interactions. Living by the Golden Rule also invites us to find meaning in our everyday interactions and experiences. When we approach each interaction with kindness and respect, we create a positive atmosphere that fosters connection and understanding. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Every interaction, no matter how small, presents an opportunity to practice the Golden Rule. Whether it's holding the door for someone, offering a genuine compliment, or simply listening attentively, these small acts of kindness can have a profound impact on both the recipient and ourselves. By infusing our daily interactions with the principles of the Golden Rule, we create a life filled with meaning and purpose. 10.4.4 Reflecting on our actions and values. Living a meaningful life requires self-reflection and aligning our actions with our values. The Golden Rule encourages us to examine our own behavior and consider how our actions impact others. It prompts us to question whether we are treating others with the same kindness and respect that we desire for ourselves. By regularly reflecting on our actions and values, we can ensure that we are living in alignment with the principles of the Golden Rule. This self-reflection allows us to grow and evolve as individuals, deepening our understanding of ourselves and others. It helps us cultivate a sense of integrity and authenticity, which are essential components of a meaningful life. 10.4.5 Embracing Diversity and Inclusion. The Golden Rule also plays a crucial role in embracing diversity and fostering inclusive communities. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of their background, beliefs, or identity. This recognition forms the basis for building inclusive communities where everyone feels valued and respected. When we embrace diversity and practice the Golden Rule, we create an environment that celebrates differences and promotes understanding. We actively seek to learn from others, to listen to their perspectives, and to challenge our own biases and prejudices. This commitment to inclusivity not only enriches our lives but also contributes to the greater good of society. 10.4.6 The Golden Rule and the Quest for Meaning. In the pursuit of meaning in life, the Golden Rule serves as a guiding principle that transcends individual desires and promotes a collective sense of well-being. By treating others with kindness, empathy, and respect, we create a world that is more compassionate, harmonious, and meaningful. Living by the Golden Rule allows us to cultivate meaningful relationships, make a positive impact on the lives of others, find meaning in everyday interactions, reflect on our actions and values, embrace diversity and inclusion, and contribute to the greater good of society. It is through these practices that we can truly experience the profound meaning and purpose that the Golden Rule offers. In conclusion, the Golden Rule provides a powerful framework for living a meaningful life. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we not only enhance our relationships and make a positive impact on the lives of others but also find deeper meaning and fulfillment in our own lives. The Golden Rule invites us to reflect on our actions, embrace diversity, and contribute to the well-being of others and society as a whole. By living by its principles, we can embark on a journey of personal growth, connection, and the pursuit of a truly meaningful life. 11. The Golden Rule and Global Harmony. 11.1 The Potential of the Golden Rule for Global Peace. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, has the potential to create a world of global peace. This fundamental principle, found in various cultures and religions throughout history, holds the key to fostering understanding, empathy, and cooperation among individuals and nations. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can transcend differences and work towards a harmonious and peaceful world. 11.1.1 Cultivating Empathy and Understanding. At the heart of the Golden Rule is the concept of empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When we put ourselves in someone else's shoes and imagine how we would feel in their situation, we develop a deeper understanding of their experiences and perspectives. This understanding forms the foundation for compassion and respect, essential elements for peaceful coexistence. By practicing the Golden Rule, we cultivate empathy and understanding, breaking down barriers that divide us. We begin to see beyond our own limited worldview and recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. This shift in perspective allows us to approach conflicts and disagreements with empathy and a genuine desire to find common ground, leading to peaceful resolutions. 11.1.2 Promoting Dialogue and Cooperation. The Golden Rule encourages open and respectful dialogue, fostering an environment where diverse opinions can be shared and understood. When we treat others with kindness and respect, even in the face of disagreement, we create a space for meaningful conversations and the exchange of ideas. This dialogue is crucial for finding peaceful solutions to complex global issues. By embracing the Golden Rule, individuals and nations can move away from a mindset of competition and towards one of cooperation. Instead of seeking to dominate or control others, we recognize the value of collaboration and mutual benefit. This shift in mindset allows us to work together towards shared goals, such as poverty alleviation, environmental sustainability, and social justice. 11.1.3 Resolving conflicts peacefully. Conflicts are an inevitable part of human interaction, but how we approach and resolve them can make all the difference. The Golden Rule provides a framework for conflict resolution based on empathy, respect, and fairness. When we treat others as we would like to be treated, we create an atmosphere of trust and understanding, essential for finding peaceful resolutions. By applying the Golden Rule in conflict situations, we can break the cycle of violence and revenge. Instead of perpetuating a cycle of harm, we seek to understand the underlying causes of the conflict and work towards reconciliation. This approach requires courage, humility, and a willingness to listen and learn from one another. Through peaceful dialogue and negotiation, conflicts can be transformed into opportunities for growth and understanding. 11.1.4 Building bridges across cultures and nations. In an increasingly interconnected world, understanding and appreciating different cultures and perspectives is vital for global peace. The Golden Rule serves as a bridge that connects people from diverse backgrounds, fostering intercultural understanding and cooperation. By practicing the Golden Rule, we acknowledge the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of their cultural, religious, or ethnic background. We recognize that our similarities outweigh our differences and that we share a common humanity. This recognition allows us to build bridges of understanding and empathy, breaking down stereotypes and prejudices that fuel conflict and division. 11.1.5 The role of education in promoting the Golden Rule for global peace. Education plays a crucial role in promoting the Golden Rule and nurturing a culture of peace. By incorporating the principles of empathy, respect, and cooperation into educational curricula, we can instill these values in future generations. Schools can teach children about the Golden Rule and provide opportunities for them to practice empathy and kindness in their daily interactions. By fostering a positive and inclusive school environment, educators can empower students to become compassionate and responsible global citizens. Furthermore, universities and academic institutions can promote research and scholarship on the Golden Rule, exploring its applications in various fields such as conflict resolution, international relations, and social justice. By deepening our understanding of the Golden Rule and its potential for global peace, we can develop strategies and policies that promote its implementation on a larger scale. In conclusion, the Golden Rule holds immense potential for creating global peace. By cultivating empathy, promoting dialogue and cooperation, resolving conflicts peacefully, and building bridges across cultures, we can work towards a world where mutual respect, understanding, and harmony prevail. Education plays a vital role in promoting the Golden Rule and nurturing a culture of peace. By embracing the Golden Rule in our personal lives and advocating for its principles in our communities and institutions, we can contribute to a more peaceful and just world for all. 11.2 The Golden Rule and Intercultural Understanding. Intercultural understanding is a crucial aspect of our increasingly globalized world. As people from different cultures and backgrounds come into contact with one another, it becomes essential to foster mutual respect, empathy, and cooperation. The Golden Rule, with its emphasis on treating others as we would like to be treated, offers a powerful framework for promoting intercultural understanding. 11.2.1 Cultivating empathy through the Golden Rule. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It plays a vital role in building bridges between cultures and fostering intercultural understanding. The Golden Rule provides a foundation for cultivating empathy by encouraging individuals to put themselves in the shoes of others and consider their perspectives, needs, and desires. By practicing the Golden Rule, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of the experiences and challenges faced by people from different cultures. This understanding allows for greater empathy and compassion, leading to more meaningful connections and interactions. 11.2.2 Breaking down stereotypes and prejudices. Stereotypes and prejudices often arise from a lack of understanding and familiarity with different cultures. They can lead to misunderstandings, discrimination, and even conflict. The Golden Rule offers a powerful antidote to these negative attitudes by promoting open-mindedness, respect, and acceptance. When individuals approach others with the mindset of the golden rule, they are more likely to challenge their own biases and preconceived notions. They recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of their cultural background, and strive to treat them with fairness and kindness. 11.2.3 Promoting dialogue and communication. Effective communication is essential for intercultural understanding. The golden rule encourages individuals to engage in open and respectful dialogue with people from different cultures. It emphasizes the importance of active listening, empathy, and understanding. By practicing the golden rule in intercultural communication, individuals create a safe and inclusive space for sharing ideas, experiences, and perspectives. They seek to understand rather than judge, and they value the diversity of opinions and beliefs. This open dialogue fosters mutual respect and helps bridge cultural gaps. 11.2.4 Embracing cultural diversity. Cultural diversity is a rich tapestry that adds vibrancy and depth to our world. The golden rule encourages individuals to embrace and celebrate this diversity. It recognizes that every culture has its unique values, traditions, and customs, and that these differences should be respected and appreciated. By living by the golden rule, individuals can learn from one another, exchange ideas, and gain a broader understanding of the world. They recognize that diversity enriches our lives and that by embracing it, we can create a more harmonious and inclusive society. 11.2.5 Building trust and cooperation. Trust and cooperation are essential for successful intercultural interactions. The golden rule provides a solid foundation for building trust by promoting fairness, honesty, and integrity. When individuals treat others with respect and kindness, they foster an environment of trust and cooperation. By practicing the golden rule, individuals can break down barriers and build meaningful relationships with people from different cultures. They recognize that by treating others as they would like to be treated, they can create a sense of mutual understanding and cooperation that transcends cultural differences. 11.2.6 Education and intercultural understanding. Education plays a crucial role in promoting intercultural understanding. By incorporating the golden rule into educational curricula, we can instill in future generations the values of empathy, respect, and acceptance. Schools can teach students about different cultures, traditions, and perspectives, fostering a sense of curiosity and appreciation for diversity. By encouraging students to practice the golden rule in their interactions with others, educators can help shape a more inclusive and understanding society. 11.2.7 The role of intercultural understanding in global harmony. Intercultural understanding is not only essential for individual relationships but also for global harmony. In a world that is becoming increasingly interconnected, it is crucial to foster a sense of unity and cooperation among different cultures and nations. The golden rule provides a guiding principle for achieving this global harmony. By promoting intercultural understanding, we can break down barriers, build bridges, and work together towards common goals. It encourages us to see beyond our differences and recognize our shared humanity. In conclusion, the golden rule offers a powerful framework for promoting intercultural understanding. By cultivating empathy, breaking down stereotypes, promoting dialogue, embracing diversity, building trust, and incorporating it into education, we can create a more inclusive and harmonious world. Intercultural understanding is not only beneficial for individual relationships but also for global peace and cooperation. By living by the golden rule, we can pave the way for a future where cultural differences are celebrated and respected, and where unity and understanding prevail. 11.3 The golden rule and conflict resolution. Conflict is an inevitable part of human interaction. Whether it occurs in personal relationships, workplaces, or on a global scale, conflict can lead to tension, hostility, and even violence. However, the golden rule offers a powerful framework for resolving conflicts and promoting peace. By treating others as we would like to be treated, we can foster understanding, empathy, and cooperation, ultimately leading to more harmonious relationships and a more peaceful world. 11.3.1 Understanding the nature of conflict. Before delving into how the golden rule can be applied to conflict resolution, it is important to understand the nature of conflict itself. Conflict arises when individuals or groups have differing interests, needs, or values. It can manifest in various forms, such as disagreements, power struggles, or even wars. Conflict can be destructive, causing harm to individuals and communities, or it can be constructive, leading to growth and positive change. 11.3.2 Applying the golden rule to conflict resolution. The golden rule provides a guiding principle for resolving conflicts in a fair and compassionate manner. When faced with a conflict, it is essential to step back and consider how we would like to be treated if we were in the other person's shoes. This requires empathy and the ability to see the situation from multiple perspectives. 11.3.2.1 Empathy and perspective taking. Empathy is a crucial skill in conflict resolution. It involves understanding and sharing the feelings and perspectives of others. By putting ourselves in the shoes of the other person, we can gain insight into their motivations, fears, and desires. This understanding allows us to approach the conflict with compassion and a willingness to find mutually beneficial solutions. 11.3.2.2 Active listening and respectful communication. Effective communication is vital in resolving conflicts. Active listening, which involves fully engaging with the other person's words and emotions, is an essential component of respectful communication. By actively listening, we demonstrate respect for the other person's perspective and create an environment where open dialogue can take place. It is important to avoid interrupting, judging, or dismissing the other person's thoughts and feelings. 11.3.2.3 Seeking common ground and win-win solutions. Conflict resolution based on the Golden Rule aims to find win-win solutions that address the needs and interests of all parties involved. Instead of approaching the conflict as a zero-sum game where one person's gain is another person's loss, the focus is on finding common ground and mutually beneficial outcomes. This requires a willingness to compromise, collaborate, and explore creative solutions. 11.3.3 Mediation and third-party involvement. In some conflicts, it may be necessary to involve a neutral third party to facilitate the resolution process. Mediation is a widely used approach that allows conflicting parties to express their concerns, explore options, and work towards a mutually agreeable solution. A skilled mediator can help create a safe and respectful environment for dialogue, ensuring that the principles of the Golden Rule are upheld throughout the process. 11.3.4 Forgiveness and reconciliation. Conflict resolution is not only about finding a solution but also about healing and rebuilding relationships. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in this process. By forgiving, we let go of resentment and anger, allowing space for reconciliation and the restoration of trust. The Golden Rule encourages us to extend forgiveness to others as we would hope to receive it ourselves. 11.3.5 Teaching conflict resolution skills. To create a more peaceful society, it is essential to teach conflict resolution skills from an early age. By incorporating the principles of the Golden Rule into educational curricula, children can learn how to navigate conflicts in a respectful and compassionate manner. These skills can then be applied throughout their lives, fostering healthier relationships and contributing to a more harmonious world. 11.3.6 The Golden Rule and global conflict. While conflict resolution on an individual and community level is crucial, the Golden Rule also has the potential to address larger-scale conflicts. By promoting empathy, understanding, and cooperation, the Golden Rule can help bridge cultural, religious, and political divides. It encourages us to see the humanity in others, even those who may seem different or unfamiliar. By applying the Golden Rule to global conflicts, we can work towards a more peaceful and interconnected world. In conclusion, the Golden Rule offers a powerful framework for conflict resolution. By treating others with empathy, respect, and fairness, we can foster understanding, find mutually beneficial solutions, and promote peace. Whether applied in personal relationships, workplaces, or on a global scale, the Golden Rule has the potential to transform conflicts into opportunities for growth, reconciliation, and the building of a more harmonious world. 11.4 The Golden Rule and the future of humanity. The Golden Rule has been a guiding principle for individuals, societies, and religions throughout history. Its message of treating others as we would like to be treated has the power to shape the future of humanity in profound ways. In this section, we will explore how the Golden Rule can contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world, and the potential impact it can have on the future of humanity. 11.4.1 Fostering global cooperation. In an increasingly interconnected world, the Golden Rule can serve as a foundation for fostering global cooperation. By recognizing our shared humanity and treating others with respect and empathy, we can bridge cultural, religious, and ideological divides. The Golden Rule encourages us to seek common ground and work towards solutions that benefit all, rather than pursuing self-interest at the expense of others. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can build a future where collaboration and understanding prevail over conflict and division. 11.4.2 Promoting social justice. The Golden Rule calls us to advocate for fairness and equality, making it a powerful tool for promoting social justice. By treating others as equals and standing up against discrimination and oppression, we can work towards a more just and inclusive society. The Golden Rule challenges us to examine our own privileges and biases, and to actively work towards dismantling systems of injustice. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can create a future where everyone has equal opportunities and where social inequalities are addressed. 11.4.3 Nurturing environmental stewardship. The Golden Rule extends beyond human relationships and encompasses our relationship with the natural world. As we face pressing environmental challenges, the Golden Rule can guide us towards a more sustainable future. By recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings and treating the earth with respect and care, we can become better stewards of the environment. The Golden Rule encourages us to consider the impact of our actions on future generations and to make choices that prioritize the well-being of the planet. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can create a future where humanity lives in harmony with nature. 11.4.4 Cultivating empathy and compassion. Empathy and compassion are essential qualities for building a more compassionate and empathetic future. The Golden Rule encourages us to put ourselves in the shoes of others and to consider their perspectives and experiences. By practicing empathy and compassion, we can foster understanding, reduce conflicts, and promote cooperation. The Golden Rule challenges us to extend our care and concern beyond ourselves and our immediate circles, and to embrace the inherent worth and dignity of all individuals. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can create a future where empathy and compassion are the guiding principles of our interactions. 11.4.5 Educating future generations. The future of humanity lies in the hands of the next generation. By incorporating the Golden Rule into education, we can shape the values and attitudes of future leaders and citizens. Teaching children about the importance of empathy, kindness, and respect can lay the foundation for a more compassionate and inclusive society. By integrating the Golden Rule into school curricula and promoting its practice in educational settings, we can empower young people to become agents of positive change. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can create a future where empathy and compassion are deeply ingrained in the fabric of society. 11.4.6 Embracing diversity and inclusion. The Golden Rule challenges us to embrace diversity and to treat all individuals with dignity and respect, regardless of their background, beliefs, or identities. By valuing and celebrating our differences, we can create a future where inclusivity and acceptance are the norm. The Golden Rule encourages us to break down barriers and to build bridges of understanding between different cultures, religions, and communities. By embracing the Golden Rule, we can create a future where diversity is celebrated and where everyone feels valued and included. 11.4.7 Inspiring collective action. The Golden Rule has the power to inspire collective action towards positive change. When individuals and communities come together with a shared commitment to treating others with kindness and respect, they can create a ripple effect that extends far beyond their immediate surroundings. By living by the Golden Rule and inspiring others to do the same, we can create a future where acts of compassion and empathy are the norm rather than the exception. The Golden Rule reminds us that our actions, no matter how small, can have a profound impact on the world around us. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has the potential to shape the future of humanity in transformative ways. By fostering global cooperation, promoting social justice, nurturing environmental stewardship, cultivating empathy and compassion, educating future generations, embracing diversity and inclusion, and inspiring collective action, we can create a future where kindness, respect, and understanding prevail. The Golden Rule offers a timeless and universal principle that can guide us towards a more harmonious and compassionate world. It is up to each of us to embrace the Golden Rule and contribute to a future where humanity thrives in peace and harmony. 12. Conclusion. 12.1 Summary of the Golden Rule's impact. Throughout this book, we have explored the profound impact of the Golden Rule in various aspects of life, from ethics and relationships to education, business, politics, religion, self-reflection, social change, happiness, and global harmony. In this final section, we will summarize the key points and highlight the transformative power of the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule, often stated as, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," is a universal principle that transcends cultural, religious, and philosophical boundaries. It is a guiding principle that encourages individuals to treat others with kindness, empathy, and respect. By following this principle, we can create a more harmonious and compassionate world. 12.1.1 The Golden Rule in Ethics. In the realm of ethics, the Golden Rule provides a moral compass for individuals to navigate complex moral dilemmas. It encourages us to consider the impact of our actions on others and to treat them as we would like to be treated. By applying the Golden Rule, we can make more ethical decisions and contribute to a more just and equitable society. 12.1.2 The Golden Rule in Relationships. The Golden Rule has a profound impact on our relationships, whether they are romantic, familial, professional, or friendships. By treating others with kindness, empathy, and respect, we foster trust, understanding, and deeper connections. The Golden Rule also guides us in resolving conflicts and practicing forgiveness, leading to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. 12.1.3 The Golden Rule in Education. In the realm of education, the Golden Rule plays a crucial role in shaping the character and behavior of students. By teaching the Golden Rule in schools, we instill values of empathy, kindness, and respect in the younger generation. This, in turn, creates a positive and inclusive learning environment, reduces bullying, and promotes social and emotional well-being among students. 12.1.4 The Golden Rule in Business. Ethical business practices are essential for building trust and long-term success. The Golden Rule provides a framework for ethical decision-making in business, guiding leaders to treat employees, customers, and stakeholders with fairness, honesty, and respect. By embracing the Golden Rule, businesses can create a positive work culture, enhance customer satisfaction, and contribute to the well-being of society. 12.1.5 The Golden Rule in Politics. In the realm of politics, the Golden Rule has the potential to transform governance and decision-making. By applying the Golden Rule, politicians can prioritize the well-being and interests of all citizens, promote social justice, and foster inclusive policies. The Golden Rule also encourages dialogue, empathy, and understanding, leading to more effective and compassionate governance. 12.1.6 The Golden Rule in Religion. The Golden Rule is deeply rooted in various religious traditions, including Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, and others. It serves as a guiding principle for believers to treat others with love, compassion, and fairness. The Golden Rule promotes interfaith dialogue, fosters religious tolerance, and encourages individuals to find common ground in their shared humanity. 12.1.7 The Golden Rule and Self-Reflection. Practicing the Golden Rule towards oneself is equally important. Self-compassion and self-care are essential for personal well-being and growth. By treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, we can cultivate a positive self-image, enhance our emotional well-being, and develop resilience in the face of challenges. 12.1.8 The Golden Rule and Social Change. The Golden Rule has the power to drive social change and promote equality. By treating others as equals and advocating for justice and fairness, we can challenge systemic inequalities and create a more inclusive society. The Golden Rule also inspires activism, encouraging individuals to stand up for the rights and well-being of others. 12.1.9 The Golden Rule and Happiness. The connection between the Golden Rule and happiness is profound. By treating others with kindness and empathy, we experience a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Practicing gratitude and focusing on the well-being of others enhances our own emotional well-being and fosters positive relationships. The Golden Rule also guides us in the pursuit of meaning and fulfillment in life. 12.1.10 The Golden Rule and Global Harmony. In a world marked by conflicts and divisions, the Golden Rule offers a path towards global harmony. By embracing the principle of treating others as we would like to be treated, we can bridge cultural, religious, and ideological differences. The Golden Rule promotes intercultural understanding, conflict resolution, and paves the way for a more peaceful and compassionate world. In conclusion, the Golden Rule has a profound and far-reaching impact on individuals, relationships, communities, and the world at large. By embracing this principle and living by its teachings, we can create a more compassionate, just, and harmonious society. The Golden Rule is not just a philosophical concept, it is a practical guide for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Let us strive to embody the Golden Rule in our thoughts, words, and actions, and inspire others to do the same. 12.2 The ongoing relevance of the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule, with its simple yet profound message of treating others as we would like to be treated, has stood the test of time. Throughout history, across cultures and religions, the Golden Rule has remained a guiding principle for moral behavior and harmonious relationships. In today's complex and interconnected world, the relevance of the Golden Rule is more important than ever. 12.2.1 Promoting empathy and understanding. In a world that often seems divided by differences, the Golden Rule serves as a powerful tool for promoting empathy and understanding. By encouraging individuals to put themselves in the shoes of others and consider their feelings and perspectives, the Golden Rule fosters a sense of compassion and connection. It reminds us that we are all part of a larger human family, and that our actions have the power to impact others in profound ways. 12.2.2 Building trust and cooperation. Trust and cooperation are essential for the functioning of any society or community. The Golden Rule provides a foundation for building trust by promoting fairness, respect, and reciprocity. When individuals and groups adhere to the Golden Rule, they create an environment of mutual trust and cooperation, where people feel safe and valued. This, in turn, leads to stronger relationships, increased collaboration, and the ability to work towards common goals. 12.2.3 Resolving conflicts peacefully. Conflicts are an inevitable part of human interaction, but how we choose to resolve them can make a significant difference. The Golden Rule offers a peaceful and constructive approach to conflict resolution. By treating others with the same fairness and respect that we desire for ourselves, we can break the cycle of hostility and create opportunities for reconciliation and understanding. The Golden Rule reminds us to seek common ground, listen to different perspectives, and find mutually beneficial solutions. 12.2.4 Nurturing a culture of kindness. Kindness is a fundamental aspect of the Golden Rule. When we treat others with kindness, we create a positive ripple effect that extends far beyond individual interactions. Kindness has the power to inspire and uplift, and it can transform communities and societies. By embracing the Golden Rule and practicing kindness in our daily lives, we contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and caring world. 12.2.5 Fostering moral development. The Golden Rule plays a crucial role in fostering moral development in individuals of all ages. From a young age, children can be taught the importance of treating others with kindness and respect. By consistently modeling and reinforcing the Golden Rule, parents, educators, and mentors can help instill a strong moral compass in the next generation. As individuals grow and mature, the Golden Rule continues to guide their ethical decision-making and shape their character. 12.2.6 Addressing contemporary challenges. The challenges we face in the modern world, such as inequality, discrimination, and environmental degradation, require innovative and compassionate solutions. The Golden Rule provides a framework for addressing these challenges by encouraging us to consider the impact of our actions on others and the planet. It calls us to strive for justice, equality, and sustainability in all aspects of our lives. By applying the principles of the Golden Rule to contemporary issues, we can work towards a more just and harmonious world. 12.2.7 Inspiring collective action. The Golden Rule has the power to inspire collective action and social change. When individuals come together with a shared commitment to treating others with fairness and respect, they can create movements that challenge injustice, promote equality, and advocate for positive change. The Golden Rule reminds us that we have a responsibility to stand up for what is right and to work towards a better future for all. 12.2.8 Cultivating personal well-being. Living by the Golden Rule not only benefits others but also contributes to our own personal well-being. When we treat others with kindness and respect, we experience a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. The Golden Rule encourages us to cultivate positive relationships, practice gratitude, and prioritize the well-being of others. By aligning our actions with the principles of the Golden Rule, we can enhance our own emotional well-being and find greater meaning and purpose in life. In conclusion, the Golden Rule remains relevant in today's world as a guiding principle for ethical behavior, harmonious relationships, and positive social change. Its timeless message of treating others as we would like to be treated serves as a reminder of our shared humanity and the power of compassion. By embracing the Golden Rule and applying its principles in our daily lives, we can contribute to a more just, empathetic, and interconnected world. 12.3 Practical Ways to Live by the Golden Rule. Living by the Golden Rule is not just a philosophical concept, it is a practical guide for how we can treat others with kindness, empathy, and respect. In this section, we will explore some practical ways in which we can incorporate the Golden Rule into our daily lives. 12.3.1 Cultivating Empathy. Empathy is at the core of the Golden Rule. To truly understand and treat others as we would like to be treated, we must first develop empathy. Here are some practical ways to cultivate empathy. Active listening. When someone is speaking to you, give them your full attention. Put aside distractions and truly listen to what they are saying. Try to understand their perspective and feelings without judgment. Put yourself in their shoes. Imagine yourself in someone else's situation. How would you feel? What challenges would you face? This exercise helps us develop a deeper understanding of others' experiences and fosters empathy. Practice perspective taking. Take the time to consider different viewpoints and perspectives. This can help broaden your understanding of the world and enhance your ability to empathize with others. 12.3.2 Kindness and Compassion. Kindness and compassion are essential components of living by the Golden Rule. Here are some practical ways to incorporate kindness and compassion into your daily life. Random acts of kindness. Perform small acts of kindness for others without expecting anything in return. It could be as simple as holding the door open for someone, offering a smile, or helping someone in need. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful act of kindness and compassion. Let go of grudges and resentments, and try to forgive those who have wronged you. This not only benefits others but also brings peace and healing to yourself. Volunteer and give back. Find opportunities to volunteer your time and skills to help those in need. Whether it's at a local charity, community center, or even online, giving back can make a significant impact on the lives of others. 12.3.3 Respect and Understanding. Respect and understanding are fundamental to living by the Golden Rule. Here are some practical ways to show respect and understanding towards others. Practice open-mindedness. Be open to different ideas, beliefs, and perspectives. Engage in respectful conversations and seek to understand others' viewpoints, even if you disagree with them. Avoid judging others. We all have our own biases and prejudices, but it's important to recognize and challenge them. Instead of judging others based on appearances or stereotypes, strive to see the unique individual behind the external flaw. Section 8. Be mindful of language. Words have the power to uplift or hurt others. Be mindful of the language you use and avoid derogatory or offensive remarks. Treat others with respect and use inclusive language that acknowledges and values diversity. 12.3.4 Building Positive Relationships. The Golden Rule is not just about how we treat strangers, it also applies to our relationships with friends, family, and colleagues. Here are some practical ways to build positive relationships. Practice active support. Be there for your loved ones when they need you. Offer a listening ear, provide emotional support, and celebrate their successes. Show them that you care and value their well-being. Communicate with respect. Effective communication is essential for healthy relationships. Practice active listening. Express your thoughts and feelings honestly and respectfully, and be open to compromise and understanding. Show appreciation. Take the time to express gratitude and appreciation for the people in your life. Acknowledge their efforts, celebrate their achievements, and let them know that they are valued and loved. Living by the Golden Rule is not always easy, and we may stumble along the way. However, by consciously practicing empathy, kindness, respect, and understanding, we can create a ripple effect of positivity and make a difference in the lives of others. Let the Golden Rule guide your actions, and you will contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious world. 12.4 Inspiring Stories of the Golden Rule in Action. Throughout history, there have been countless inspiring stories of individuals and communities who have embraced the Golden Rule and put it into action. These stories serve as powerful reminders of the impact that living by this principle can have on individuals, relationships, and society as a whole. In this section, we will explore some of these inspiring stories that demonstrate the transformative power of the Golden Rule. 12.4.1 Acts of Kindness. One of the most common ways in which the Golden Rule is put into action is through acts of kindness. These acts can range from small gestures of goodwill to grand displays of compassion. One such story is that of a young woman named Sarah, who noticed an elderly neighbor struggling to carry groceries up the stairs to her apartment. Without hesitation, Sarah offered her assistance and helped the neighbor carry the bags all the way to her door. This simple act of kindness not only made the neighbor's day but also inspired others in the community to lend a helping hand. 12.4.2 Empathy and Understanding. The Golden Rule encourages us to put ourselves in the shoes of others and treat them with empathy and understanding. In a heartwarming story from a school in a diverse neighborhood, a group of students decided to organize a cultural exchange program. They invited students from different backgrounds to share their traditions, food, and stories with one another. Through this program, the students developed a deeper understanding and appreciation for each other's cultures, fostering a sense of unity and respect within the school community. 12.4.3 Forgiveness and Reconciliation. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for healing and reconciliation, and the Golden Rule provides a guiding principle for this process. In a remarkable story from a war-torn region, two individuals from opposing sides of a conflict came together to promote peace and forgiveness. They shared their personal stories of loss and pain, and through their mutual understanding and empathy, they were able to forgive each other and work towards building a more peaceful future. Their story serves as a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness and the Golden Rule's ability to bridge divides. 12.4.4 Social Justice and Equality. The Golden Rule has been a driving force behind many social justice movements throughout history. One such example is the story of Rosa Parks, an African-American woman who refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama. Her act of defiance sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and became a catalyst for the civil rights movement in the United States. Rosa Parks' courage and commitment to equality exemplify the Golden Rule in action, inspiring generations to stand up for justice and equality. 12.4.5 Environmental Stewardship. The Golden Rule extends beyond human relationships and encompasses our responsibility towards the environment. In a story from a small coastal town, a group of residents came together to clean up a polluted beach. They organized regular beach cleanups, educated the community about the importance of environmental conservation, and worked with local authorities to implement sustainable practices. Their collective efforts not only restored the beauty of the beach but also inspired other communities to take similar actions, highlighting the Golden Rule's role in promoting environmental stewardship. 12.4.6 Building Inclusive Communities. The Golden Rule encourages us to embrace diversity and create inclusive communities where everyone feels valued and respected. In a story from a neighborhood undergoing gentrification, a group of longtime residents and newcomers collaborated to create a community center that celebrated the unique cultures and talents of all residents. Through art exhibitions, workshops, and community events, they fostered a sense of belonging and unity, bridging the gap between different socioeconomic backgrounds and promoting a more inclusive society. These inspiring stories demonstrate the profound impact that living by the Golden Rule can have on individuals, relationships, and communities. They serve as reminders that even small acts of kindness, empathy, forgiveness, and justice can create a ripple effect that transforms lives and brings about positive change. By embracing the Golden Rule in our own lives, we have the power to contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious world.